talk about the wash mitt, Ivan.
So the incredible wash mitt is an evolution of our previous wash mitt, but much, much better. Korean-made microfiber with our friends from the House of Rags. If we take the packaging there, you'll notice on the back, there's the logo of our friends at the House of Rags.
There it is.
Yeah.
Powered by
the House of Rags. So super wash mitt, nice size, not too big, not too small, nice and soft, but at the same time, these inner fibers give you a lot of bite. So yes, it's going to glide with the incredible size quite easily, but it gives you some bite to, if you do have a little heavier traffic film, it's going to get it off there.
Listen, I love
it rinses clean when you put it in the bucket.
It does. I was going to say, I've been testing this out just to triple check. This works great with rinseless wash too.
Yeah.
It really does. So it's like you can use it for incredible suds as it's designed, or if you like to just try things, use it with your rinseless wash. It works great. I love that how when I dip it back in the bucket, it also comes clean. It's not just the legacy sponge that comes clean when you dip it back in rinseless wash. So that's a bit of housekeeping. Go get yourself basically a free bottle of incredible suds, guys.
Yeah.
And get yourself the incredible wash mitt. We lowered shipping to free at $99 about a month ago. We've left it there for you. Who eats the shipping costs, Ivan?
We do.
We do.
Yeah.
But we're here for you. So thank you for being here for us. 300 plus people. William Cusco says, I thought the July Christmas sale ran until today. It did, until 4 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
We kept saying it in every short. It goes until 4 p.m. Eastern. So Christmas in July is over.
Yeah.
But now it's New Year's.
Think of it as Boxing Day.
Okay.
Yeah. So next, we have other new things on the horizon. And one of them, or actually many of them, because there's a package of 5.
Is this like Christmas, though? We're kind of unwrapping the presents?
Right.
It kind of does feel like Christmas in July.
So our level 1 leveling towel for coatings, sealants. If you like a low nap towel, good for you.
So are we unveiling some towels here, or are we talking products?
We're unveiling a towel first.
Okay.
Since we have, the Thor packaging here, we may as well continue.
I'm so excited, Ivan.
We have the new level 1's Pearl Weave towel, and they're nice and thin. Nick and I both prefer a thin towel. Some of our friends like thick towels. If you like thick towels, go to the House of Rags for that, for the leveling towels. But for us, we find the thin towels work so much better.
Ivan would prefer that our leveling towels were about the thickness of a Post-it note.
Maybe a little thicker, but not much.
Really, the short nap is where it's at.
Yeah.
You've been really pushing for us to get this Pearl weave, just very short nap. For like 3 years now.
Exactly.
And finally, thanks to our partnership with the House of Rags, we found the right towel.
Yeah.
Anything else they should know about the level 1 coating leveling towel?
Comes in a 5-pack now. So better economy for you guys. Comes in this beautiful packaging. I know some people like to put their towels back in the package. Some don't. We do. We don't, but I know a lot of you do. So therefore, we have good quality packaging, nice and thick, resealable. And like I said, pack of 5.
I love that this is yellow because you put it in your rinseless wash bucket.
Yeah.
You wring it out basically till it's almost dry, and you use it to remove your gold standard polish.
Yeah.
I mean, can you talk about the synergy of the yellow and the yellow and the yellow? It all just, I think it's a beautiful thing.
Right.
Beautiful thing. So, colors never hurt. We like colors around here.
Right.
And it is now 325 people watching live.
Wow.
We've unveiled the incredible wash mitt. Buy one of these. Get a 16-ounce bottle of Incredible Suds for free. So as I mentioned, that's for 1 hour only because we're losing money on the deal. That goes until 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, it might go longer because we do want to get to some of your questions.
Yeah.
But this amazing sale will not last forever.
Now, speaking of the packaging, we've revamped all of our towels. Thanks to our friends at the one that we revamped is one of Nick's favorite towels.
What's it called, Ivan?
The Mr. Twister, a.k.a. Nick's favorite glass towel.
Let's show the people. It does indeed say Nick's favorite glass towel.
Yeah.
And you know what it's also great for?
What?
Wax removal.
Yeah. Now,
so we joke about Nick's favorite glass towel. It's also Nick's favorite wax towel.
And it comes in a 3-pack now.
Let's talk about the Nick's favorite glass towel, Ivan. What do you like about this?
The size, the plushness, but not too thick. And it actually has, like I say, a little bite to it. So
yeah.
It's spectacular.
No, and I like it because the bite will sometimes get through that heavy nastiness on the interior windshield. I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, so it's a nice loop type material.
All right, so we have Nick's favorite glass towel in a 3-pack, aka the Mr. Twister, aka I don't know.
Nick's favorite wax towel.
Nick's favorite wax towel. Now there's 37 people watching. What are you waiting for? Go get yourself a new incredible wash mitt.
Right. Now this towel is one that both Nick and I, when we first saw them.
Wait, look, like they're connected to each other.
Yeah. When we first saw these towels, we both thought, that's a gimmick. Then we tried them and went, oh, wait a minute, this is actually a good thing. These are drip catchers, and now they come in a 2-pack.
We're seeing someone, Christopher Cook, saying not seeing the wash mitt. So I hope our tech team can just make sure the incredible wash mitt is on our website and available.
Yeah.
Because our sale is only going to last for another 50 minutes. Buy the wash mitt, get a 16-ounce bottle of Incredible Suds for free.
Right. Now the drip catcher, beautiful little towel, 16 by 16, nice and plush. You can use it for other things, but these 2 little magnets make it such a wonderful towel because they stick together. You can wrap it around your mirror, catch all those nasty little drips that the engineers of cars don't seem to be able to fix.
People were not happy when the drip catcher went out of stock.
Right.
And we definitely have them in stock. I think they will be exactly what Ivan said. At first, they seem gimmicky. You're like, I'm a pro. I don't need one of these. And then you're like, why do I reach for this after every wash?
Right.
They're nice.
Yeah.
They're really
nice, and they do what they're supposed to do. They do exactly what the name says. They catch drips. Now, we have some of these towels, the older ones. So Nick's favorite glass towel and the single pack of these without the fancy packaging on sale right now. Go on the website, look at the towels. You'll see special discounts on our quote-unquote older towels.
Is that just for 1 hour only, Ivan?
No, that is until they're sold out.
Okay. So we're blowing out some old inventory. It was good enough a day ago to be amazing. It's still amazing, right?
Yeah.
But this is how businesses work. If we have old inventory, sometimes we want to get rid of it to move in the new inventory. You get to benefit from that. Here we are.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that so right in the chat, thanks to Sam, our wonderful team member here, he has put that in the chat. You can find the incredible wash mitt there. Buy the wash mitt, you'll get a free 16-ounce bottle of Incredible Suds. You've got about 38 minutes left to do that. 48 minutes?
Something like that, yeah.
How's my math? It goes until 5 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah. Now,
okay, wash mitt is there now, everybody's saying.
we promised some V2s. We have 2 V2s for you today.
Hold on, Ivan. I want to ask you, how does this feel? Is that a nice?
I wouldn't wear it as a hat.
Is it grabbing? What
No, it's not grabby at all. It's nice and smooth, actually. But yeah, so we'll leave it there.
That looks very French.
Yeah,
Oui.
yeah. there. I'll wear it as a beret. There you go. So we announced this at SEMA last year. We announced these at SEMA last year. We have 2 of them available now. Our 5-year and our 8-year coatings are now in the V2. Yeah, that is annoying. So
You're welcome, everybody.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
beautiful packaging, satisfying little magnets, and what have we changed our coatings? We've changed a lot of things. It's a completely new formula. It's been in testing for a long time, but a completely new formula. And this is the 8-year. We have the 5-year as well. The 3-year will be coming eventually. But
Should they think that this is just a gimmick, the magnetized box?
that's just a nice presentation.
I know, but there's more because we've revamped the coating a little.
Right, we've
So,
revamped
yeah.
the coating, yeah.
It's more than just the box, but the box is nice.
Yeah. What we've done with the coating, first of all, they are now PFAS free. No more forever chemicals. Still made in the USA. Very important. And now they have instant bond technology, which means when you're applying the coating to the surface, if you're in a very hot, humid area and the coating seems to be flashing immediately, you could literally wipe it immediately if you want. Instant bond technology. The other thing that we've improved is the wait times. Now, the 1 hour, that hasn't changed. 1 hour before getting it wet, but only 3 days now before washing it with our products. So I wouldn't go with an APC after 3 days. I wouldn't go with a cheap soap, but Incredible Suds, Incredible Wash Mitt, Rinseless Wash, and or the Legacy Sponge, you're all good to go.
I don't know if I was very good at my Vanna White presentation skills. Struggled a little bit.
Yeah.
It's a very rewarding, just click with the magnet. Same principles apply with these coatings. I mean, they're still easy,
Super easy to apply.
Hit on, level it,
Yeah.
wipe off.
Nothing different in the application. Actually, it's a little easier than before. That's because of the new technology in it. So as I said, we have now instant bond technology. As soon as the applicator touches the paint, the coating is bonded. You don't have to worry about it. You could literally have applicator in one hand, the level 1 towel in the other, and go along like this, and you'd be fine. Do you want to do that? No. But if you have to, you can.
The towel that you're leveling with, right?
Yeah.
Your level 1 coating towel might get a little wet if you do that.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, then it's no big deal. It's just like, it makes it easier. These are incremental changes. They may not sound all that sexy, but as an installer out there, whether you're an enthusiast or you're doing this to put food on the table, it's just kind of nice to have that, peace of mind. Like, did I do it right? Well, did you get coating on the surface and did you wipe it off? If the answer is yes, you did it right.
Right. You did.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
Suppose we have the sound.
so apparently our sound isn't good, and we have Sylvie here fixing that for us.
Try that.
We're going to and let us know how this sounds, guys.
This is better. Give us a thumbs up.
We have 402 people watching us live, which is incredible. Speaking
Wow.
of incredible, the Incredible Wash Mitt is new. It's from DIY Detail, and it is part of an amazing deal.
Yeah.
Buy one of these. Look at that cup. Get a bottle of Incredible Suds for free.
Right.
Good for the next 44 minutes.
There you go.
All right, it's a flash sale.
You think this
Why do
guy's
we-
in a what is it, a telethon?
What do you do flash this? But we enjoy it. I'm always pushing for the live shopping
Yeah.
experience, the must-see TV. We're grateful for all of you, and we're having fun. They
Yeah.
say my mic is not on. How does that sound? Does it sound okay? That sound okay? Nick, your audio isn't working. Ivan is okay. So,
You had it aimed down.
I had it aimed down. Okay. How's it working now, everybody? How's it working now? Mic check 1, 2. Mic check. My guy Kirby says drip catcher is 2 in a package. How's my audio sounding,
Yeah.
everybody? Mic check 1, 2. Mic
two
check
lights.
1, 2. Only 408
Yep. Yeah,
people
2 lights are there.
watching. Lots of people watching. How's my mic sounding, guys? Nope, mine is not working. So why don't we just take that out and go back? Is that all right? Sounds like I'm in a cave. All right. That's okay, because the bottom line is we're here for the information and the education. All right. Lower volume, but great clarity. All right. We're catching them through Ivan.
Yeah.
Anyway, listen, Ivan, we know what the people really want.
And that is,
Come on. What? The PSP.
oh, we have it right here. We have one right here.
The perfectly safe brush.
Yeah.
It's not ready yet. We want it to be ready so bad.
Yeah, it's not ready yet, but it's on its way.
People are sick of the teasing, Ivan. Can we give them a date? Like, when is the brush going to be live on our website?
We can't give them a date, unfortunately. It's somewhere between the ocean, the port, customs, and our warehouse. As it gets sooner, watch our Facebook group. We will give you a launch date there. But, oh, it still smells of Incredible Suds. It's the last thing we used it. Super soft brush, designed to be safe on all paints. Super thick flagging, 3/4 of an inch, flag tip nylon, nice soft plastic here. So if you do happen to hit something on the car, you're not going to scratch it. You're actually going to scratch this. This is softer than your paint. So no need to worry there.
I don't even think people are worried about whether it's safe.
Yeah,
They just want it.
right.
And we want you to have it. And we just want to let you know, as soon as it's in our hands, we're going to get it to you. Now, there's a big announcement, though, that we haven't made yet, Ivan.
No, and that is
Well, there's something you're kind of known for in this industry. Polishing paint.
right.
And you did design a polisher that
Right.
we came out with.
And
Very
they're
recently.
back.
The Cordfree polishers are back in stock.
Yes.
That's a big deal.
They are back in stock, and now we have a combo kit where you can 2 batteries and 1 charger. So you're not getting a redundant charger. You're not getting redundant batteries that you may not need. A little lower cost, better for you. And we also have a tool-only option now.
So, if you're out there and you've been like, I want that cord-free dual action polisher. Nick says it's amazing. I really want it. You should want it. I don't even have one. I'm leaving Omaha with one. I'm telling you, these are fantastic tools. They sold out fast. They're going to sell out again. You could just get the tool, Ivan,
Right.
and then use another battery.
Use your own Makita batteries.
So if you have Makita batteries at home and a charger, you don't even need to invest in the battery platform.
No.
You just get the tool from us.
Right.
We didn't have that available first, and now it's available.
And also, if previously you bought the rotary, you bought the DA, and now you're thinking, I should have bought the other one too. Well, now you can, and you don't need to buy more batteries. Of course, more batteries is never a bad thing, But that being said, if you want that, and we have a combo deal that saves you $50.
Cord-free polishers is a big deal.
Right.
These new boxes with the new coating technology, it may seem like incremental, like every year, Tim Cook talks about the new iPhone. It's like, what's the difference? But the cameras are way better. Like,
Yeah.
how would you talk about? Because it's not as sexy to people that we just have a box and we're telling them it's a new coating.
Yeah.
But I want you to know that this is actually very substantial.
Right. It is a substantial change because A, the instant bond technology, B, you can wash it after 3 days, but more importantly, and the most important one to me, PFAS free. No more forever chemicals.
You just said something that I don't know if people have really heard you say before. Since DIY Detail started, we said wait a week before you wash your ride. And now you're saying 3 days.
3 days. Now, I'm not saying take it through the car wash after 3 days, and I'm saying using an APC on it after 3 days, but rinseless wash, incredible solids are safe. They've been tested. Everything is good.
I'm sorry to supersede Sam, but I do see a question from Peter G. DIY Detail batteries are 3 amp, 4 amp, or 5 amp hour?
5 amp hour.
Okay. All right. I'll get rid of that. Sorry, Sam. If people are asking about the polishers, I want to make sure that we answer their questions. Are we done with announcements? Is that one of our new boxes, Ivan? I see it on the
No, that's not it. No. But remember, we launched this last week. It's still available on the store. We haven't sold out, which is a good thing. We're doing our best never to sell out on stuff. That is not our goal to sell out on things. Trust me. But we have really good fans. That being said, we have our quad fold decontamination towel. Super easy to fold. You now have 4 sides, distinct sides, making it easier to fold, easier to use. This is on the site right now. But we can tease to a couple new things coming.
Oh, I love a good tease. I love a good tease.
We have this tease, but we've teased that enough. We have brand new towel in our lineup. Should be here in about a week and a half. The next container that comes in. And that is...
Wait, everything you've seen so far is now available on the website.
Right, except for this.
So level 1 coating towel.
Yeah.
Nick's favorite glass towel, the Mr. Twisters, the drip catchers. And the new coatings are also available.
Right, the 5-year coating. And there's a special sale price on the original coatings. Like Nick said earlier, just because we have a new one doesn't make the old ones bad. They're still a phenomenal coating.
I thought our sale price ended on the coatings.
No, we're continuing. That's it. Not 30% off. We're 25% off. We still need to make a little bit of money. But that being said, they're available to you 25% off until we run out. So it's limited quantities. They're there. If you still love our old coatings, which you should, they're great coatings.
They're amazing. It's just, this is how it works. So we're trying to blow out some of the old inventory, but it's not old technology. I mean, listen, if they were good enough yesterday, they're good enough today. Our old coating's 25% off.
Right.
Until we run out. That's great news.
This is a towel I've been wanting for a couple years. Finally, we made it happen. And that is the Drying Blanket Mini. Yes, the Drying Blanket Minis. It's a 2-pack that you get. 1200 GSM. The same beautiful micro twist loop that you're used to, but in a small, manageable size. One for each hand. Go around the car. Makes it super easy to do.
Real quick. Extra Rice Please says, can't check out. It keeps saying items are out of stock. Could you put in the comments what is out of stock? And we will work on that as soon as we can. Just want to make sure we're taking care of that particular human. And then anyone else out there is having issues, just let us know. The only time-sensitive thing here is our Incredible Sun and Incredible Wash Mitt sale. That's just for an hour. And you now have 37 minutes left in this sale. So get yourself a free bottle of Incredible Suns. But anyway, you love the small towel, Ivan. Especially when rinseless washing. It's just nice to not have so much drying blanket in your hand.
Yeah.
Of course, I like more usually.
Right. The Twist Towel, which is a 3-pack that you've known and loved, we've actually improved it. So we've changed manufacturers is what we've done. We've, with our friends at the House of Rags, we've been able to improve the quality of all our towels, but still keep the same weave where that weave was a good thing to keep. That is the drying blanket, of course, and our twist loop towels, our mini twists.
This kind of looks old school. Why is this safe? Why do you like this, Ivan?
It is just an amazing towel. Wax removal, it's good. It's good for that last little pass with your ceramic gloss. Great at drying a vehicle. That's what it's for. Just a fun towel. And now the same size as our drying blanket mini. So if you like the size of this towel, you can use this towel.
You like the smaller size.
I like to fold it like this, fits the hand beautifully, very thick and plush, so I can go around the vehicle, no pressure points.
Good.
Yeah.
It's just iron remover is out of stock.
Yeah, iron
Yeah,
remover
yeah.
is out of stock. It
Okay.
will continue to be out of stock for a couple days still, unfortunately.
Yeah, okay, that was
Yeah.
the issue. So thank you,
Yeah.
Sylvie. Iron remover's out of stock, but everything else
Yeah.
should be rocking and rolling.
So
Yeah.
the mini twist will be back soon. The drying blanket mini will be in stock soon.
How do you choose a mini towel or a large towel, Ivan? Like, is it just preference?
Yeah, it's preference, it's ease of use. You know, if your car is very wet, it's contaminated, it doesn't dry nicely because of the contamination on the surface. You don't have a coating, you don't have a sealant on it. The bigger the towel, the better. But there are instances your car is well maintained. A good example, our little Ford Escape. It has C6 diamond on it. It almost washes itself. But when it comes to drying, all the water almost evacuates off of it. It's very easy for us. I can dry it with one of these, never mind two. So,
Yep.
yeah.
It's really nice when you have well maintained vehicle, or when you're rinseless washing, you don't have a lot of moisture on the surface.
Yeah.
One of these minis in each hand, and you're good to go.
Now we have another towel that's making a comeback.
Drum roll,
And-
please. Drum
yeah.
roll.
Revised, improved, and in better packaging. That is our all-purpose interior towel. Now, unfortunately, the white didn't show up too much on here, but trust me, that's what it says. All-purpose interior towel, and let's take a look at what has been improved. First of all, higher GSM than before. The new towel is 350 GSM, and you'll notice these stripes. They're not just a decoration. We have the light color is a very, very nice, soft microfiber. In between, this darker color is scrubby. It is, yeah.
It has a
It has,
light there.
it has a bit of texture to it. Now, it's not going to scratch anything on your
No.
interior. You're safe. But it has a bit of texture to it and a bit of scrubbing ability. So when you're using interior clean and protect, one little spray on here, go over your interior, you'll see that the darker stripes stay just as they are. The lighter stripes, which are the soft microfiber, they're the ones absorbing the dirt. So these ones are scrubbing it off. These ones are absorbing it. And your towel will start looking striped with dirt. When you start seeing dirt in the scrubbing part, that's when you know you need to go to a new face.
Well, I'm looking at the comments. A lot of people are very intrigued by this towel.
Yeah. We've had it before, but we've improved it. This is actually version 3. Version 1 was nice. Version 2, it was good, but it was white, which was an unfortunate thing.
But it still works great.
Oh, yeah, it still works.
Yeah. Why didn't you like white?
It just got dirty too quick and stained. Then this side is just a nice, soft microfiber everywhere. So we have one side that has the stripes, one side that's just a nice, soft microfiber.
All towels are tag free. Mike Kaufman's asking.
Of course. Come on, Mike.
I've seen another company coming out with towels, like a big name, Shark Tank, and they have a little tag on them. And I was like, you don't put a tag on a microfiber towel, then you got to get it off.
Most people are okay with the tag.
Yeah, exactly.
But just know, all of our towels across the board, 73 blend microfiber, Korean made, Korean yarn, not Chinese yarn imported in Korea and just sewn up there. No, the whole thing is 100% Korean.
I loved in kind of the R&D on this, Jamie and Eddie, our friends of the House of Rags, they were so proud and excited about this bit.
Yeah.
So they are the discerning towel people, the people's champions, the enthusiasts, the professionals. I think they encapsulate or embody a lot of that.
Yeah.
And they're big suds washers as well. And Jamie, I believe, is he the mayor of Foamtown?
He is the official mayor of Foamtown, has been for a couple of years now. And
the mayor endorses this.
Yeah, and I don't see anyone taking his place for the moment.
So
But
if you want to get your hands on an Incredible Wash Mitt, it's purple. It matches Incredible Suds. Guess what? Incredible Suds 16-ounce bottle is free if you get yourself an Incredible Wash Mitt. We're losing money on the deal, basically.
for another half hour.
Making money on it. We just want it in your hands. And for 31 minutes, you can get that 16-ounce bottle of Incredible Suds for free with the purchase of a Mitt.
Now, speaking of other towels making a comeback,
Dun, dun, dun.
the drying blanket. You all know it. You all love it. You buy us out of house and home every time. It's just a wonderful towel. What have we improved? Well, we've improved the material itself. If you have the original drying blanket and you like it, you'll like this even more. If you've never tried the drying blanket, you need to try one. And finally, the stitching is improved, the quality of the material, 100% Korean yarn, Korean assembled, everything. And one thing with our towels that's very, very, very important.
Yeah.
They're all pre-washed.
Ooh, lint-free?
Lint-free.
Ooh.
You can take them out of the bag, do the flip, and you're not going to get lint all over yourself.
I just want to show people, this is really mini. Show us the actual drying blanket. Okay, so how is mini? Why would you even want a mini? Surely, if more is good, a mini is not better.
Convenience, ease of use, and there are times when less is more.
This thing is gigantic.
Yes.
Has it always been this big? Just compared to
Yes.
the mini, I know it just compared to the mini, it seems so gargantuan.
Yeah.
And yet, this thing can, absorb about a gallon of water.
Yeah.
This can hold quite a lot of water as well.
Right.
And it just does a lot for you with not a lot of footprint, I guess you could say.
About 10 ounces. Then we have a new towel for us, one you may have seen before somewhere else, and that is the Freebird 400.
These are nice.
Yeah, this, we should have actually just said Nick's insurance towel. But,
well, I always level, and so when he does the coatings, I'm leveling with the level 1 coating, and then I always have, the Freebird 400, the plush buffing towel in my hand. I actually, in the last week, we've been really working a lot on adhesion promoter polish. I kind of like both towels for app to be the Freebird 400. I like to wipe with this one and to level with a Freebird in the other hand.
Yep.
Otherwise, I always go level 1 coating and then Freebird.
now just pull this out of the package. Look, I don't have a cloud around me.
No.
Yeah. No, they're
Just an aura
pre-washed.
of excitement for all these new towels.
They're pre-washed. They're lint-free. They're great. We have the great packaging. These last towels, like I said, they're coming soon, eventually. The container is close to the shores, but it hasn't landed yet.
The breakfast lover likes the name Nick's insurance towel.
Yeah, that would be a good,
I don't know.
maybe on a revision one day.
I have my name on a towel. I feel like I've made it in this industry. Nick's
Now-
favorite glass towel. It's officially on the packaging, Ivan.
Yeah. Now, speaking of revisions, remember, we have our new our new 5 and 8 year coatings available to you now, live on the website. They're spectacular. What have we changed with the coatings? The most important change, PFAS free.
What is
Don't-
PFAS, Ivan? You've been throwing that around like people know what it is.
Forever chemicals. That's it. They basically, if you're not wearing gloves when you're applying your coating, what are you doing? Get gloves now. Put them on. Then, but if you're getting a coating on your skin, those PFASs, the forever chemicals, go straight through your bloodstream into your liver and are there forever. That's why they call them forever chemicals. Not a good thing. So we've removed those. It takes a lot of R&D to get a coating to work well without PFASs. Cheap coatings are just full of them. It's like the cheat code to make a quick lasting good coating. Throw PFASs at it and you're good. We don't have those anymore.
Yeah, as the installer, you don't want that. So
No.
we're working to help you be safe and and deliver amazing results. And we've always encouraged wearing gloves. These are detailing chemicals.
Yeah.
Wear gloves. We're working on our chemistry, and we're also working on saving you some money. So if you want a 16-ounce bottle of Incredible Suds, you can get one for free right now.
Yeah.
For the next 27 minutes by getting yourself one of these new Incredible wash mitts. Ivan, I see these white little puffies in here. What do we got going on here?
Well, these, let's get them up close and personal here. So you can see they're providing that safety net. This is providing the scrubbing. That's providing the safety net. Now, one thing, bit of housekeeping. This sale is only available on DIYdetail.com in the US only because we can't force a sale onto our distributors. And unfortunately, some of them, well, none of them have this yet. Normally we wait for our distributors, but we were so excited about this, and it's rare that we're together here in Omaha, so we thought this one we're going to go for it.
Yeah, sometimes the timing is just because we're here and we can, and usually it's a little bit more strategic than that. Sometimes there's some logistics issues with getting things to us, and when we've got it and we're together and we can bring that excitement and that energy in the same room to you, little sale on the Incredible Suds for the wash mitt.
Right.
We're here for it. 445 people are watching, Ivan. We want to deliver value to them for showing up with us live. So
Yeah.
first of all, thank you. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, what are you doing? It's a free way to say thank you.
Subscribing. We're very, very close to 150,000 subscribers.
Ooh.
If you go on our Facebook group, and if you're not a member of the Facebook group, look it up. There's like 58,000 of you on the group, and thank you to all of you. But go on the group. We have a little contest going. You need to determine the day and the hour in Eastern Standard Time that we reach 150,000 subscribers.
Ivan, I love detailers. Look at this. Look at what he just asked. He saw it. What is in that green bottle, guys? There's a tiny green bottle behind us that Ivan placed as like a little Where's Waldo to see if anyone would notice it.
You guys are watching. We're not going to tell you what it is, but it is not a V2. No. This is a completely new ground up formula.
You're not going to tell him what it is yet?
No, not at all.
Cruel.
Yeah.
We tease.
Yeah. Coming soon to a detail shop near you.
Oh
Now-
my goodness. How did they see that?
You guys are good. Now,
Wow.
speaking of providing value, we're here to answer your questions. Let's stop the salesy stuff. Let's start answering some questions.
Okay.
Sam,
As we get a question coming up, just remember you can get a free bottle of Incredible Suds, 16 ounce. If you get a new Incredible wash mitt, purple goes with purple. Incredible goes with incredible. Free sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
We are going to get some questions. King Ranch says, hey guys, can I use Gold Standard on paint protection film?
Yes, you can, and you should.
What is Gold Standard?
Gold Standard polish. Our unique polish, sprayable, long working time, fun to use, and the less is more.
Less is more. One spray.
Yep.
Panel. Sorry, one spray. One spray on what, Ivan?
5 detail, still in legal limbo.
Yeah, one spray on the pad, and that's it.
Yeah.
You know the sprayable polish that we're famous for.
Right, yeah. The pad washer still in legal limbo. We're working on it. We will get it to you as soon as we can.
Yeah, it's a bummer that it's not out yet, but it is what it is for now. What's the advantage of? I can't read that. Cycle Chris says, "What's the advantage of the brush versus a wash pad?" Thank you.
The advantage of a brush is numerous. So one of the advantages of a brush is getting that roof all the way across. Very easy. A brush is actually safer than microfiber. Now, something like this, because we have the bi-level and the different fibers, very safe. But on the end of a pole, you don't know what pressure you're exerting. It might not seem like a lot to you, but because of that fulcrum, you could be exerting more pressure than you think. With your hand in the wash mitt or on the wash pad, you're good. But at the end of a pole, that little piece of microfiber that's on the end of the pole might be exerting more pressure than you think. With this, if you're exerting a lot of pressure, you can actually see the pressure you're exerting. Not only do you feel it, but you can see it. But notice how it curves up. No matter where I'm going, my hand is never contacting the bristle. It's always in contact with the flagged portion of the bristle. The brush, very quick. Also, unlike microfiber, it rinses out cleanly. Now, if you're practicing safe wash practice, which means foam, rinse foam, or chemical, rinse chemical, you don't really need to worry about that. You're just dealing with traffic film at that point. But if you're not, this is actually safer than this. And it's much, much safer than any chenille wash mitt that's ever existed.
Ivan, the people want that brush so bad.
So
the people want that brush.
Yeah.
You know what they've been wanting and they can get though right now?
That is.
Our cord-free polishers.
They're back.
Back to back.
Yeah.
Just don't buy all of them because I need one dual action machine to bring back to Utah with me.
Let's have another question, Sam.
All right, next question. Oh, what a beautiful Friday. Will Owl says, where can Canadians purchase items from DIY and get these deals?
The deals, it's up to the distributors. But you can get them from Carzilla. You can get them from TOC Supplies and Solution Detailing in Quebec.
Okay, so lots of options in Canada and in a country
Not the
near you.
the-
Next
No.
question, por favor. Evil Code Monkey says, new 5 and 8 year coats still stackable with the old 3-year.
Yes, they are. And when the new 3-year comes, which it shouldn't be too long away, the stack will be greatly improved. It was spectacular before. If you liked it before, you'll love it now.
I have a stack, the 8.3 stack on my Jeep. It is phenomenal. So huge fan of the stack, everybody.
Yeah.
And we shall get the next question as it comes up. 476 people watching. Frankie Lepe says, question, how often should I wash my drying towel? That's a good question.
That's an excellent question. So for us, when we're filming in here, we might do 10 cars with a towel before it's time that we're not, time to wash them. If you drop it on the ground, instant washing. If you
That's an easy one.
if you accidentally touched a tire with it, I would wash it. But other than that, hang it up to dry. If you have a nice safe place to hang it up to dry, it's not going to get moldy, it's going to dry out, then you're fine. It's not going to get dust falling on it too.
One thing that I want to mention is we're just getting a charging cable into the phone. You remember my green flag tip brush that's full of like black gunginess?
Yes.
I think it's some nasty tire shine that I never cleaned off.
Right.
That's the only time that I think I've ever used all clean outside of 15-1.
Yeah.
Sylvie was showing me a little method. Do you want to share that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's almost like sometimes Ivan's weird about 15-1. Never use all clean at more than 15-1. But there was this little tray basically on the bottom of your LaCroix Cruiser. She put a little all clean in there straight, and I scrubbed it up against there, and it got the black all out of my flag tip because we went up against some real cheap tire dressing when we cleaned the wheels. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah, think of the dealership stuff that slings for 5 miles, not just on the car, but I mean 5 miles behind that car, they're still getting sling on it. That's the type of tire dressing that he's talking about.
So if you ever get a stain on your brush, I'm thinking of like asking questions that could help people. That was one thing that we learned together, and hopefully I can help you. Next question, please. Flint says, any updates on selling on Amazon?
We're working on it. We have staff on. We have staff now for that. They're working on the store as we speak.
So we're working on it. I love that answer. We're always working. We're always trying to improve. We're always trying to offer you value no matter what we're doing. Speaking of, Incredible Wash Mitt just dropped today on DIYDetail.com. Get yourself a free bottle of Incredible Suds for the next 18 minutes if you get an Incredible Wash Mitt.
Where's the bottle of Suds?
It's gone. People are buying it. It's flying off the shelves. A free bottle of Incredible Suds. They pair well together. They're both purple.
They're both incredible.
Could you store this in there? Would that?
You can.
It'd be an efficiency hack.
Yep.
Yeah. Save
Could
room
be,
in your mobile detailing rig. All right. Next question, please, everybody. We got 18 minutes left for that sale. Price on the flag tip truck brush.
Perfectly safe brush. But the price we've yet to determine. We have to wait till we get all the import duties and all that fun stuff taken care of. Find out what our price is because we go cost plus. So whatever our cost is times our multiplier, we're good to go.
Okay. That is a to be determined.
But
Thank you,
should
David.
be close to 30-ish, $29.99, somewhere in there.
Okay, great. Thank you, David. Bojang says, is the Incredimit, it's actually called the Incredible Wash Mitt.
Right.
Maybe it'll get a nickname like that. Just a cotton candy with a dye job?
No, the cotton candy is completely different. Why don't you go get one?
I'll get a cotton candy.
Yeah.
You,
Oh, somebody's
Sylvie's
going to
gonna
get one for us. So
a
the,
wonderful team member as well.
so the cotton candy wash mitt is completely different formulation, completely different microfiber. So yes, and we have limited quantities left of the cotton candy wash mitt. If you've always wanted to try one, this could be one of the last weeks you get that chance.
All right. I've always loved this. Ooh,
Yeah.
this is so soft.
It is soft, yeah.
This is like, but again, the impression of is soft what we want, right? So give the people a sense from your towel expertise, your
Right.
microfiber expertise, like what is the difference here?
So this is almost a wool-like microfiber. And yes, it is incredibly soft. It feels deceptively soft. If a unicorn had fur, this would be it.
Basically.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, very, very soft. But soft, like Nick said, doesn't always equate to the best. If your vehicle is super well maintained, you wash it every week, this will do the job. If you have to get a little more aggressive, this is actually a better solution because of the multi-level surface of it.
Yeah, and we're not encouraging you to ever use pressure to get anything off. Literally, it's the no pressure approach, leveraging the chemicals, the process, and then this kind of like bites in a little bit more without it being dangerous. It's hard to explain. You got to get it in your hand, but the fact that this is versatile enough for rinseless wash too, and I really actually enjoyed it with rinseless wash. I think you should pick yourself one up right now because if you do so in the next 16 minutes, you get a free bottle of Incredible Suds. Peep that deal.
Yeah.
Peep those margins. They don't exist.
Yeah.
Basically giving you the bottle and not making any money. We just want you to get one of these incredible wash mitts in your hand and enjoy detailing, because that's what it's all about, Ivan.
Next question up.
Next question in the queue. 469 people watching. Compa Yip says, DIY, why don't you have a large microfiber waffle towel to dry cards?
We're working on it. We had a microfiber waffle before, and like you, I'm a fan of the microfiber towel. Or the waffle weave towel. The waffle weave will be returning new and improved.
We talked about it the other day. Ivan still believes in the waffle because it's so lightweight for a mobile detailer. It takes up no space at all,
Right.
and it dries a lot. So
Dries quickly, yeah.
Always been. Oh, it dries out quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of drying out quickly, just warning you, when you get one of these, it can take a couple days to dry.
Why is that?
Just the way the fibers are designed to hold on to liquid, they do a very good job of holding on to liquid for a long time.
So how do I clean this after use and store it?
Well, after use, you shouldn't have any cleaning. Just rinse it out with water. Store it, not the brush face down on the ground. Find a nice hook for it up on the wall or something like that. And I like to dry with a microfiber first to get the majority of the liquid out, then let it air dry. The last time we used this was yesterday, and it's still wet, so it gives you an idea. And I've run it against a microfiber to get it presentable for the show.
That's a good question, though. People want to know about this brush, Ivan. Real quick housekeeping, cord-free polishers are back in stock.
And
highly recommend you get one.
Tool-only option is now available. And buy both tools, but just one charger, 2 batteries. That is a kit that's now available too.
Do Makita batteries work better than our batteries? Does one charger not work compatible with the other? Like, give all the people the information they want to know.
Our charger is actually a little better than Makita's for the simple fact that the way it charges, we use a sequential charge. So it's 8 amps, which is a little stronger than theirs. So for that first 80% of the battery, it's just going to flood it with electrons. It's going to fill every space that it can. Then that last 20%, it goes, okay, let's say, oh, there's a space here. Let's throw an electron there. Oh, there's a space there. Let's throw an electron there. So that last 20% is slower. If you drive an EV, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Same sort of technology.
Love it. All right. Sean Barber says, what's a good product to clean and protect Napa leather?
Ooh, Interior Clean Protect.
All right.
Yep.
There you go. There you have it. I'm sure.
Now, if it's a brand new vehicle, Interior Ceramic.
Tell me more, Ivan.
Interior Ceramic will make it easier to clean. It will make it last longer. It's more wearing, but it won't prevent the breathing of the leather.
Okay.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. We got questions. Sometimes Ivan can extrapolate for a half hour. Sometimes he's more soundbitey. I get the sense that we
have close to 500 people here. We're at soundbitey at the moment.
Victor Morales says, so Nick's towel is a Mr. Twister.
That's what we're calling it, yes. So on the House of Rags, they're calling it a Mr. Twister because it is a shared towel. Now the red is for Nick. They have other colors.
There you go. Yeah, it's a great towel. It's great on glass. You will love it if you have not tried it already. Next question is Iconic here to stay from Victor.
Ooh,
Iconic Rinseless Wash.
Iconic Rinseless Wash. Still a debate within the team here. Some of us would like to keep it. Some of us are not that interested in keeping it. That being said, we're working on it. If there's enough demand, if we get...
How do you feel about it?
Me?
Doesn't match.
Yeah, not that I don't like it. I just think our Rinseless Wash works perfectly good the way it is.
Great, yeah.
And it's a lot less expensive.
Right.
Now, I know some people, rather drive an Audi than a Volkswagen. I get that. And so that is the internal debate that I hear.
No, I tried it with Ben and Beta, and I liked it fine, but I told him, I need to Rinseless Wash better. I'm just so comfortable with it. It works great. I don't have any issues with it.
Yeah.
It's not scratching pain. It's not lubricating. It's great under my towel. I know we're going to keep innovating, but anyway. So I'm the one who was kind of I'm not hating, Ivan. No, I like it just fine, but do we need it?
Yeah, it's a neat thing, and we don't like to have repetitive products in our line.
It was fun to do the limited launch.
Yeah. Now the sponge, it has more of a chance of staying than the liquid.
The
iconic sponge.
Look, we have 11 minutes left. Iconic is the word I would use to describe our incredible wash mitt. Oh, maybe a little bit exaggerated.
Yeah.
It's a great wash mitt. Get yourself one. If you do it in the next 11 minutes, you get a free 16-ounce bottle of Incredible Suds. After that, it will just be what it is.
And if you're more of a wash pad person, well, flip the cuff inside. You've got a wash pad now. Choice is yours.
is it going to change your life whether you do the wash pad or the cuff out method, Ivan?
No, not really.
No.
No. But some people prefer that.
Do you need one of these if you have the cotton candy wash mitt? Will this make you more profitable, happier? Will you live longer? No.
No, you don't need
just,
any of this.
They're just fun to have.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
It's just fun to have.
But it is thicker than the cotton candy dream wash mitt.
So is that safer? Like, why make it thicker?
Yeah, it is safer. So a little more padding inside. So we like safety.
Yeah, we like something that mitigates against pressure points. We do not want to be scratching up our vehicles.
Next question, please.
Wayne Bauer says, where do I get the famous red gloves?
You get the famous red gloves from Amazon, but unfortunately, you have to buy 1,000 of them at a time.
For $1,000.
Yeah, no.
You can send it to you. Next question, although I wish they were more easily purchasable by folks. 1,000's a lot. When will the DIY detail merch come back on? I still use mine on mobile jobs. LOL. That's extra rice, please.
Yeah, we are working on it, trying to find so we have a manufacturer that will make them for us without a problem. They won't individually package them. And our 3PL, our warehouse that we work with, if it's not individually packed, they want nothing to do with it. So we have that dilemma. We're trying to find a manufacturer that will make the same quality because these are very high quality, but be able to individually pack so the warehouse can ship it to you.
I had to figure out which shirt I had on because we've been wearing them for 3 years.
Yeah.
Some of mine are in kind of rough shape, but when they're ready for you, we'll make sure they're good. Dennis Photo says, is there ever an instance where you can skip chemical rinse chemical and go straight to chemical legacy sponge?
Yes, there is. If you just have a bit of dust on the car, go for it. Now, if in your brain the question pops up, oh, should I rinse this? The answer is always yes. But if you're looking at the car, there's just a bit of dust, a bit of pollen, not a big deal. Put the rinseless on the surface, let it dwell, then off you go with the legacy sponge.
And if you have any concerns like, is this safe? That's when you go to chemical rinse chemical.
Yeah.
So use your common sense, use your insight knowledge, and your gut feeling, if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
Always err on the side of safety. But when you do this long enough and you realize, she didn't scratch the paint. I can kind of I can work it up to this point. It's kind of a thing you have to kind of get from experience.
Yeah. And one suggestion, you have your car coated. Well, of course, that's going to make it easier, going to make it safer. So, if you're a professional out there, why are you not installing C6 ceramics? I noticed on your shirt, and I've got it on mine too. C6 ceramics. John, I don't know if John is in the chat here, but if he is, reach out to John. Great guy. And he is going to help you become a more profitable ceramic installer.
Well, also, there's a link to become an installer. So if you're curious about C6, it's actually growing quite a bit.
Yeah.
So if you want to be on a team that kicks butt and has amazing customer service, and you got Ivan in your corner.
Yep.
You're always going to teach folks to be entrepreneurs. If you're a detailer out there and you're using DIY detail coatings, you're in great hands. But if you're really a professional and you're doing this for money, Ivan, would you suggest they make the transition from installing C6 or DIY to C6, or what would you do there? Because the DIY coatings are amazing.
Yeah, they're all amazing, but C6 is actually a little easier to install. Yes, I know. Can it get easier than DIY? Actually, it can. They're a little easier to install. So for the professional that's having an employee install it, that's a good thing. The other thing is you have just the highest technology possible. Yes, they're a little more expensive, but you've got that highest technology possible.
And if you're a C6 installer, I don't know if I should say this to the world, but do they get
a discount? Yeah.
Okay. You have to be a registered business. It's not like some cheat code. Oh, so I'm going to get cheap chemicals DIY. It's just there are benefits on the back end that make it worth your while as a professional detail. Frank says, how many cars can I wash with rinseless wash after using it in a bucket? Can I cover the bucket and use it again? Does it?
And what you took off the car in the first wash. Normally in the shop here, we'll do 2 or 3 cars before changing out the bucket. So it's not a concern. Now, if you're storing it for a week or 2, pull the lid off. If it smells like rinseless wash, you're good. If it smells like something died in there, then change it out.
Absolutely. I think that's a great point. It's just what you're putting into the bucket is what's going to contribute to whether your rinseless bucket is still good.
Yeah, you're taking stuff off, and your tap water could be an issue as well.
Okay. So if you're storing our chemicals, it's better to use
distilled water. Yeah.
But the bucket is a great question with the gamma seal and all that.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Frank. We are ready for the next question. 440 people watching live. Can you believe it?
Thank you.
F15078. I'm pretty new to detailing, not up to doing ceramic coating yet. What's the best way to take care of my Jeep's black, non-painted hard top?
Well, the best way is a ceramic coating. And when you say you're not up to ceramic coating yet,
That's what I was like. Yes,
Yeah.
you are.
if you've applied a wax before in your life, if you've applied a sealant, you can apply one of our ceramic coatings.
Time out.
Yeah.
We got 5 minutes left. I will
Okay.
just plug this one more time,
Yeah.
then you can finish the question. Our new incredible wash mitt. It's so fun. It's great. It's fantastic. It's got a cuff that literally says DIY detail on here. Do you need it? No. Is it going to make your life a little bit better for maybe 5 minutes every time you use it? Yes. Or maybe 20 minutes. However, whatever. I'm done selling it. You get a free bottle of if you buy the wash mitt in the next 5 minutes. If not, go on with your merry life. We just wanted to give you a little deal. And as I said earlier, 17,000 times, we're not making money on this because, anyway, if you want this wash mitt, you get a bottle of Incredible Suds of 16 ounce for the next 5 minutes. If not, still on sale, available as of today. All right, so you're talking about this credit question.
On your Jeep, the best thing you can do is a ceramic coating. Now, if you don't want to, ceramic gloss, great thing. And if you get one of our applicators, that little red foam you see here, comes included with every coating. You can use this to apply ceramic gloss, and it applies just like a ceramic coating at that point. So that will give you practice that if you screw up, not a big deal.
Yeah, we did that yesterday, actually. And
Yeah.
we were using the red applicator
Yeah.
to apply and then wipe off. And I actually brought it up in the video, which you'll probably see 6 months from now because we batch record these videos way in advance. But it was like, if you've never applied a ceramic coating, try it this way first.
Right.
And then you gotta get your sealants.
Right. Now, Craig, excellent question. Anyone experimented with the legacy sponge or experienced with the legacy sponge, feeling like a brick, asking for a friend in the UK? When it's not wet, yeah, it does feel a little stiff. It does feel a little scratchy until you get it wet. And that happens with a lot of people. Like, they'll pick up a polisher. There's no pad on it. They're not anywhere near paint. They turn a polisher on. By the way, the Cordfree ones are back in stock. But they'll turn a polisher on and go, oh, this thing vibrates. Or it's loud. Or it does all sorts of things. Wait till you put it up against the paint. That's when you should be judging a tool like the legacy sponge. It's designed to be wet. And another example is our wash brush. We have our barrel brush, which should be back in stock soon as well. That barrel brush, people look at it and it looks really old school. And when you feel it, it feels like, ooh, sandpaper. We get those Tampico fibers wet and they're amazing.
Yeah, they work great.
Yeah. And when you pull it out of the barrel, guess what? You're not going to wear what was in the barrel.
Do you like this method as you pull it out of the barrel to kind of like move it to the side?
Yeah,
you like that
little twist, yeah.
Little twist or a little side movement, yeah, to prevent any possible splatter. But we've tried a lot of these, and a lot of them splatter way more. If you're dealing with a lot of crud or you've gotten it really sudsy and lots of gunk up in there, you just have to finesse it a little bit out of the barrel, and you will avoid wearing it. So I wonder what your official
100%
strategy was on that. The live Q&A continues as we have released a bunch of new towels and an incredible wash mitt, and we're saying thank you to everybody. Kyle D says, could you do a video of seat cleaning with the dual action?
Yes, we can, and we have actually in the past. If you look at when we cleaned Nick's Jeep, we did it there. But that being said, super easy. Get our wool pad, put on your DA, couple sprays of our friend Interior Clean and Protect.
2 minutes left, Ivan.
Yeah, 2 minutes left.
2 minutes left. You want a free bottle of Incredible? Do you like free?
Just two.
We have just
2 bottles.
Oh, 2 bottles are left of this? Okay. We have minutes left. All right.
Yeah.
We got a whole team now.
Yeah.
So we got 2 minutes left if you want a bottle of Incredible Suds for free with the Incredible Wash Mitt.
Still in stock, don't worry.
Yeah, not out of stock. I'm out of stock. This will actually cost you money in about 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Yeah.
But for now, it's free if you buy an Incredible Wash Mitt.
Yeah.
All right, our QVC live shopping marathon appears to be transitioning to just a live Q&A.
Now, if you have questions about C6, I noticed John is in the chat. He'll be happy to answer them there. So
next question is about a cuffless Incredible Wash Mitt. Watch this, Mike.
Yeah, we have a cuffless. You just do this. There, now it's cuffless.
Now it's cuffless.
Super easy. But yeah, if you wanted to, I mean, you could cut it off and sew it. That's up to you.
I want to just say shout out to Ryan who said, just got the deal in the nick of time. That's an excellent choice. Thank you, Ryan. Well played, sir. Well played.
Next.
All right. Next question, Sam. Sorry to do that to you. Travis Park says, what is the cure time that you have to keep the vehicle in a dust-free environment, a shop or garage, for example, before being able to expose the coating to the outside atmosphere?
Okay. For a dust-free environment, as soon as you're done leveling, not a problem. Dust isn't a concern at that point. Water, 1 hour. So before getting it wet, wait 1 hour. And if it's a beautiful sunny day, no chance of rain, you can literally level the last section, make sure you have no high spots, and then drive it away. Not a big deal. Water, 1 hour. Washing with our new coatings, 3 days, not 7 days. We're over that 1 week thing. We've improved the technology for you because a lot of people, if you're a car enthusiast and you're applying your own coating, you want to wash that car as soon as possible. 3 days now with Rinseless or Incredible Suds. Don't go putting an APC on it. Don't go putting an iron remover on it. But Rinseless and Incredible Suds, you're good to go.
What about applying a sealant or something afterwards?
No, give it a week for a sealant. And why would you apply a sealant over a coating? No.
What about C6 Mist after 3 days?
C6 Mist, no, give it a week. Any sort of topper, give it a week.
Got it. But
Yeah.
if you just need to get that wash done,
Right.
3 days, green light from Ivan.
Yeah.
That's a wonderful piece of news and a great update.
Yeah.
And just so you know, this is how Ivan is. Always working, always updating, always R&D. That's the culture of this company. That's the soul of what we do here. Is like,
Yeah.
we don't stop, because if we do, someone else is gonna outdevelop. Like we are constantly trying to improve, and I like that culture because it serves people, and it's also fun to just
It
constantly.
is, yeah. And in business, so those of you that are business owners, and I know there's a lot of you here, there are 2 states of business. Moving forward or moving backward. There's no such thing as standing still. If you're not moving forward, your competitors are.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, next question. Thank you, Travis. Hopefully that helped. Compa Yip says, what about the 1 year ceramic coating?
Coming soon to a DIY detail distributor near you.
Yeah, that's part of our constant development. Kelso says, hello, friends. Does a 3 year not get a V2 due to the graphene?
No, it's getting a V2. It's just that one's taking a little longer. It's coming very soon. Let me see if I can get an indication from our hidden staff member over here. 3 year.
All right. So, Kelso, we're trying to get that answer for you here, and we'll go to the next question in the meantime.
About 3 to 4 weeks.
3 to 4 weeks. Oh, for the new 3 year coating boxes, all that.
Yeah.
All right, great. Nice. Does any of the other properties change, durability, etc., on our coatings?
A little more gloss, better hydrophobics, easier to install, and the most important, PFAS free, instant bond technology, meaning you could have applicator in one hand, leveling towel in the other, and follow one behind the other without an issue. Do you want to do that? Not necessarily. But if you had to, you can.
Absolutely. And I like the idea of you can't mess it up.
Yeah.
You get it on, you use this towel to level, which is the level 1 coating towel.
Yeah.
And somewhere there's the Freebird 400s.
Here it is.
And we use this this is the Nix insurance towel.
Yeah.
We color outside the lines of the panel. We make sure there's nothing left to the visual eye. Boom, your car is ceramic coated.
Yeah.
It's ready. Tagless, lint-free, pre-washed. These new towels are amazing. They're fire. They are the bee's knees. Whatever you want to say about them, I am so happy they're here. Heriberto Acevedo says, I have to over a black car with your DA wool pad, then finish off those panels with your yellow. Can I finish with your red pad and just a plain orbital sander?
Yes, if you want to, by all means. And after the wool pad on the DA, you don't need to do 3 steps. If you're wanting to finish, choose the yellow or the red. Choice is up to you, but you don't need to do another step.
As always, a test spot will be your best friend.
Yeah.
So try different combos if you want, but there's also, here's what I also like doing.
Yeah.
Trying something, and if it looks good, sending it.
Yeah.
Not like, well, I could also try the red. Like, if the yellow pad looks great, and it's satisfactory gloss and shine to you, and you look at it, you're great, like, you could try the yellow pad in the test section next to it.
Yeah.
You could try the wool one. Like, so what's your philosophy on that?
And there are some vehicles that the wool finishes down spectacularly well. So there's no need to go crazy. But yeah, definitely, if you're using a DA, the gold pad actually sometimes finishes better than the red pad. On the rotary, by all means, you're going straight to the red pad. No questions asked.
To finish, on stick
to
one,
finish,
one spray of gold standard polish.
But for the DA, do a bit of testing. And try it. Don't go out and buy another pad if you don't have it. Try what you have. See if it works.
We're
Mike
continuing. Okay, what's the green look good in that clear bottle on the table?
It's a 100% tease. But yes.
I haven't had that idea to put it there, and I'm like, okay,
Actually,
I haven't up to.
Sylvie had the idea.
I was still with the idea.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, and then sure enough, people have spotted it. So that's another indication that We're always
You're paying attention to us. But yes,
working on
that is a future new product announcement.
Justin Ream says, "Can I use the D8 polisher with the red pad as a second step?"
You sure can.
We've done it many times.
Yeah.
It works great. And we will make sure to continue to remember that folks have that question as we make videos.
Yeah.
Travis Park says, "What's the cure time you have to keep the vehicle in a dust-free environment?" I think we already asked to answer that question.
Yeah, but it's immediately. Dust is not a concern.
So it's instant bond technology, but it's not instant cure.
No, 1 hour to get wet, but dust is not a concern. As soon as you've leveled, you don't care about the dust anymore.
Absolutely. Yep.
So if you're working outside, the gardeners are beside you with the with the leaf blower, you're safe.
Yeah. And you can apply these coatings outside.
Yes, definitely.
Mobile detailers do it all the time.
Of course.
Yeah. Thank you, Travis. Ready for the next question. Flint says, "What should we use to restore plastic black trim?"
Well, Plastic Restore and Protect
And
is
we got the product for you.
yeah. So this is what you need to restore plastic trim.
Talk about plastic restore and protect, Ivan.
So Plastic Restore and Protect has a black dye in it and also has very, very aggressive wetting agents. Put your hand behind it. You should,
There we go.
because it's seeing faces. So it's trying to
yeah.
adjust to a face.
All right. Well, we'll figure
Yeah.
it.
But anyway,
One of these days.
Plastic
we'll figure
Restore
out
and
how to
Protect is a ceramic coating with black dye and aggressive wetting agents. So it literally pulls that black dye deep into the plastic. If you're restoring a piece of plastic with this, it will last as long as a new piece of plastic. Remember, your car was once new and that plastic looked great. Now, 3, 4, 5 years later, it's starting to look not so good.
Well, one of our recent shorts
Yeah.
on YouTube that has just gone gangbusters. I don't know what the saying is, but it was about how we just used a 16-ounce bottle of All Clean
Yeah.
to clean off some nasty dressing on some plastics.
Yeah.
I know that's not the same as restoring. You know when your trim is old and it needs restoration.
Yeah.
But there are different techniques on plastic, and there's so many different plastics on cars. So part of the prep process is to use All Clean on the plastic. But yeah, Restore and Protect, phenomenal product. The wetting agents, yeah, it does a great job.
Hey, while we have 400 and some people here, I'd like to point something out to you. We release videos every Monday, or actually every Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. The Sunday and Wednesday videos, Nick and I are there. The Friday is a podcast, normally the two of us. Monday, it's either myself or myself with a special guest. Now, this week, exceptionally, this week only, tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have a very special guest on the channel. His name is Pan, the organizer. And he invited Sylvie and I to go out to his place and then to go to a store. We actually met him in the store parking lot to wash a
That
car.
sounds pretty shady.
Yeah.
To deal going down. No.
to wash a car, not in the parking lot. We went back to a studio, but I had to pick out of this store's inventory to be able to wash, seal, and dress the tires on a car for under $50.
And
Now-
I'm guessing you did it for well under 50.
I think it was
you
like
cheapskate.
20. I was at 20 some bucks.
I
but-
think it's a master. It's a
But
master.
that
All right.
being said, the expressions on Pan's face while we were doing this, because he had no idea what was happening. He's the one that put the challenge forward and said, "Meet me at this store." Great. Let's just say at some points, he asked Sylvie to turn the camera off, and it was like, "Are we really doing this? No, we can't do this. People are going to go crazy if you do this." So watch tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on DIY Detail. Pan will be there. We had a lot of fun doing this. The uncontrollable laughter from Pan at some points. But yes.
Fun's what it's all about. Plastic Restore and Protect. Sorry, Sam, I just put this on the screen for the people. Hemi 1995, just saying that Plastic Restore and Protect is fantastic.
Yeah.
Girlfriend's CRV's trim was basically bleach gray.
Right.
Threw it on in November. Trim is still dark black, beads like crazy. It lives outside 24/7. On that 2015 Jeep that I picked up
Yeah.
in March, boy, that trim was nasty looking. I mean, it's 10-year-old Jeep paint and Jeep trim, and ever since then, it just looks like regular trim. You know what I mean? Like,
It looks like a new Jeep.
I don't even think about the trim because it just looks good. And don't sleep on Plastic Restore and Protect. It's
And a little goes a very, very long way. So if you're looking at this bottle going, "Ooh, it's small," this will do multiple Jeeps.
and it's not just a black.
No, it's not just a black dye.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. It's also ceramic coating.
It is a ceramic coating at the same time.
All right, so I'm gonna hide that comment. Sam, you go ahead and do your thing. Philly Bull says, "Can you guys recap what was released, when it's back in stock, for the latecomers, please. That's a perfect way. It's like Christmas in July still, even though that Christmas in July sale is over. Let's do a quick recap, Ivan.
So released new products. The incredible wash mitt.
Why should they care about that, Ivan?
People like wash mitts. People like incredible suds.
What's
They marry
incredible?
together.
What's incredible about the wash mitt? We're recapping.
The technology. It's soft. It's multi-level. We have different types of fibers that make it aggressive at the same time soft. And it's nice and thick. You can use it as a mitt. You can use it as a wash pad. It has a cuff for those that like a cuff and just happens to be embroidered with DIY detail.
You could also use it as a beret.
You could, but yeah. All right, there you go.
All right, perfect.
Yeah.
All right.
That was released. Now, other releases, we're talking towels. We have the level 1 leveling towel. Comes in a 5-pack. More than enough. Very thin pearl weave. Excellent for leveling your coatings, interior cleaning, things like that. That was released.
Oh, don't forget that not only is it released, it's been released with beautiful new packaging.
Right.
I don't care what you say. This packaging doesn't affect what happens on the car.
No.
It's fun to have nice things. It's fun to have this packaging. It's just nice to have a convenient place to store it. It's like, where do I store this? Do I buy a bin from Walmart? Do I put it in a Ziploc bag? No, we got you. It's a nice storage area.
Yeah, and they're a very good quality bag.
They really are. They're thick. They're nice. Yep.
And back by popular demand, the drip catcher, but in a 2-pack, because most cars have 2 mirrors.
Incredible. Is that how that works?
Yeah, that's how it works.
Okay.
So still a beautiful little magnetic towel. We have the 2 magnets that snap together with ease. So that is what we're doing for towels and hard goods, liquids. This is very important.
Wait, we didn't talk about Nick's favorite glass towel.
Oh yes, you hid it under your computer.
The Mr. Twister. Well, closer so I can see what people are saying. But yeah, this is a 3-pack.
All right.
So we're rocking and rolling with 2 towels. We have more that are on the boat that should be here very soon that we don't have available yet. But Ivan, they're also coming. So we have a lot of new
They're
towels.
on the way. We have containers on the way. Then we have our version 2 of our 5-year and 8-year ceramic coatings. Very, very important. PFAS free, instant bond technology, and get this, you can wash it after 3 days. So,
Come on, Sylvie. Thank you. Say hi to the people, Sylvie. Come on, say hi, Sylvie. Come on. She's basically 1/3 of DIY.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Hello.
The cord-free polishers are back.
Can I take this one home?
Sure. Yeah. But
No, I opened this bad boy right here.
yeah.
There we go.
But yeah, no, this.
Oh, we're doing an unboxing.
Yeah.
So what are they going to get when they get their cord-free tool live? These have been really so hot.
Well,
We've had them out of stock for a while.
yeah, they're going to get 2 batteries, a charger, and the tool, either a 25mm DA or a rotary. But now we have a tool-only option, as Nick is showing here, where you get the tool, you get the 2 backing plates, but no charger, no batteries. And now we also have a kit where you can combine the 25mm and the rotary, but only get 2 batteries and 1 charger, because that's all you really need.
So I don't see any batteries or chargers. Tool-only option.
That's the tool
That's not available.
Yeah, so
right?
yeah, you can take that one home.
So you get a tool. I have the battery. So tool-only option.
Yeah.
Or tool with battery.
Yeah.
Or 2 tools with.
Like goes on the bed.
Yeah. There's the 2 tool option with
Right.
no batteries. What did you say?
Yeah, the 2 tool option, you get 1 tool that comes complete in the box with the 2 batteries and the charger. The other one, you just get the tool, combine them together, you have the perfect kit.
Exactly. And those will be options when you go
Right.
on the polishing section of our website.
Yeah.
So anyway,
And for those that don't know this tool, this is our
where have you been living it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Heard of this tool.
5 amp hour battery, and you'll notice the writing is upside down on the battery. It's upside down on the battery because when you're using the tool, it's right side up. The cord-free polishers are easy to use, very well balanced. That is the whole goal of this tool, is the ultimate in balance. And oh, no pad on it. That's why. When you put a pad on it, it actually stays upright like this by itself, not having to hold on to it.
We did it yesterday on a live with Eddie and Jamie, and it was beautiful. I just stood there on the table.
Yeah.
Ivan, the polishers got a lot of weird looks at SEMA.
They
We
did.
unveiled them in November.
Yeah, until people put them in their hand.
Exactly. It's just like get it in your hands and polish a little bit. Put a pad on it. Don't just hold you got to use this thing And I'm telling you, you will be a convert. I have not met anyone who's like, no, that sucked.
Yeah, no.
And I've heard a lot
Actually,
of people
his name was Eddie Cologne. He tried the original one at SEMA that I had handmade, so it was a little on the rough side. And when he tried it, he's like, "Ah, this sucks." Then he got one. It's now his premier polisher because it's actually good.
it's just a smooth machine.
Yeah.
Ryan L asks, new tools have fixed the twisting issue with the seam?
Yes, we have. Yep. Very good.
Thanks, Ryan. Hope to see you at SEMA this year.
Yep.
And you as well. I know there's a lot of detailers who come by the booth, and it's always fun. I know it's a long ways away, but we're already thinking of SEMA. It's the
And speaking of SEMA, this year we're twisting it up a little bit or changing it. We will be in the House of Rags booth. And the reason we did that is the House of Rags, they're friends of ours. We want to see them grow. They want to see us grow. But in their booth, there will be a multitude of brands. We're all friends here. You know, some people are very brand specific. It's like, I support this brand, and they think we're at war with all these other brands. We're not. There's more than enough of you to go around for us. Our competitors, as far as I see it, are car washes. It's not other detailing brands. So we're going to be there in the House of Rags booth. There will be Yum Cars. There'll be Clean by Pan. There'll be Quiver. There'll be a number of different suppliers in that one booth. It is going to be the hub of activity of SEMA this year in the West Hall.
It's going to be so much fun. I'm so excited. DIY Detail, C6 Ceramics, Thor in one booth. Let's go. All right, next question. Let's rock and roll this for a little bit longer while we have questions. Colin Johnson says, safe to use the 3-year graphene coating over Pan's 8-year? Applied 6 months ago, probably.
Yeah. Safe. So you'd have to lightly polish the surface. So gold standard polish, yellow pad, couple passes. You need to abrade it. A coating on another coating doesn't stick unless you have a bit of abrasion there.
And I don't know if they're asking, like, would that be a stack? Because Pan hasn't.
No, it's not a stack. The stack is very specific. It is 2 hours to 8 hours after. Now, once we get our new 3-year coating out, it will be 1 hour to 8 hours. Instant Bond technology has helped us on that end as well. So you don't have to wait as long between the two. So for the mobile detailer out there, for the professional detailer that wants to offer the stack, they can. They don't have to wait 2 hours.
There you go. But yeah, Pan's 8-year coating is not our 8-year coating. Those are not the same company.
Yeah, no.
People ask these questions and they're like,
Yeah.
ooh, Ivan and Pan, are you guys just...
We're friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. We will happily collaborate with each other. But when it comes to products, we do our R&D. He does his. He has his manufacturers. We have ours. We have our IP. He has his. There's no crossover products. There's
Intellectual
nothing-
property.
Yeah. So very different technology and coatings. And no, they don't mix like our stack does. So
406 people still watching. Next question is from Erroneous Pneumonius. Ford sent me mismatched rain guards for my windows, gray and black. Didn't realize till after I put them on. Will the DIY Detail plastic trim, restore, and protect turn the gray ones black?
So if they're a clear gray that you can see through, like some of the the rain guards, no. If it is a dark like a opaque plastic, yes, it will make them black.
All right. So choose your own adventure at your own risk. But yeah, there you have a little bit of information for the next step. Flint says, I don't feel comfortable polishing or have the equipment. Can I still apply the ceramic coating?
Yes, you can. And we're going to give you a cheat code for polishing. Get our gold pad.
Okay.
It's very simple, very easy. Then with that, get a random orbital sander.
What's a random orbital sander, Ivan?
Something you can pick up at any home store. You can go to Home Depot. You can go to Harbor Freight. You can go to Lowe's, Menards, wherever you want to go. If you're in Canada, go to Canadian Tire. I don't know where you are. If you're in Europe, you can go to Bunnings, whatever. A random orbital sander, 5-inch random orbital sander is very simple, very easy. And put a pad on it. We have a couple, actually 4 or 5 videos on the site where we're using a random orbital sander to polish. Anyone can do it. You've never polished before. It's extremely safe. It's extremely easy. And you'll be amazed at the results you get just using a little random orbital sander.
A random orbital sander, gold standard polish, yellow waffle pad. You're going to get into this for less than $100.
Yeah.
And that's including all of the things that will then let you polish car after car after car.
Right.
Like 1 bottle of polish will get you dozens of cars kind of thing.
Easy.
But
Yeah.
for under $100, you can get everything you need, including the palm sander, to polish your paint. So hopefully, Flint, that gives you a little confidence.
Yeah.
Check out our YouTube page, which I on.
But yes,
yeah, you can do it.
you can apply ceramic coating without polishing, but you should always polish to make sure you removed any previous protection.
Worst case scenario, a wash. a decon. And then I like the palm sander with the red jeweling pad and adhesion promoter polish, because then you're kind of abrading the paint a little bit. You're adding a little gloss and shine. But if you don't know if there's product on there before that could be interfering with the coating, a yellow waffle pad with gold standard polish process is always the safest. Flint, thank you for that question, sir.
Yeah.
And the next question here in the queue on this beautiful Friday, Sound and Gloss says, how's the detail stool coming along?
If you know someone that's into welding and it can manufacture small runs, let me know.
Why is it not out yet, Ivan?
It's not out because I can't find a manufacturer. Either they want an MOQ of 5,000 pieces. We don't have the warehouse to hold 5,000 pieces. Or
I think we would sell a lot. I don't know about 5,000.
Yeah.
Because they actually work. We show them in every video. If it didn't work, I wouldn't sit on it.
No. Or
I'd say, Ivan, go kick rocks or whatever. You sit on the LaCroix Cruiser.
Yeah.
I was like that for first of all. I don't use a Cruiser. And then I was like, yep, where's the Cruiser at?
Yeah.
Back hurts, my knees hurt.
Right.
Yeah, they actually are great.
But the other concern that we have is the manufacturers said, sure, we'll make it for you. They were way too expensive. So we're trying to find someone that can work at an honest rate, not try to not try to say, well, you should be selling these at $700 because I'm going to charge you $500. No, that's not the case. So we want to make it accessible for people.
Thank you, Sound and Gloss. Hopefully that helped answer your question. Roy Castillo says, can the metal ceramic be used to protect vintage steel tools?
Yes.
So would the prep process be the same? Cleaning, bench polishing, using panel prep?
Yep, 100%.
Would you use adhesion promoter polish before the metal coating?
Not necessary.
So that's where panel prep will still shine.
Right. Panel prep is great there because the adhesion promoter polish swells the paint. There's no paint on metal to swell.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think Apps is a fantastic product. Panel prep will always have its place.
Right.
And that's why we continue to carry it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Roy. And still have 400 people. Wow. App is great with all coatings. Yes, sir. That's John from Teasers
Yes,
Ceramic,
yeah.
America's favorite ceramic coating customer service
Rep, salesperson,
rep,
whatever you want to.
salesperson, manager. What is John's official title these days? He wears the hats.
Yeah, he's
He's more
the
than
he's the guy.
and he's moving to Japan soon.
Yeah,
But
but
will continue his role.
will continue working with us. And John works full time. He's not a detailer that helps others part time. No. This is his life. This is his mission to help other detailers succeed.
Absolutely. So hopefully the link to apply to become a C6 installer is available in this chat. And if it's not, we'll make sure, if you have any questions, let us know after this video is live in the comments. Rocky says, why so many different wash medias? Wouldn't that confuse the average DIYer?
Yes and no. We only have 3, so we don't have that many. Well, actually, we only have 2 now. We have a 3rd coming soon. But why different wash medias? We have one that is dedicated, even though it'll work with both, but dedicated to Rinseless. That's the legacy sponge. We have the incredible Mitt,
Which once the cotton candy wash mitt is gone, the cotton candy dream, just assume it's headed out the window, right? So we have our legacy sponge and the incredible wash mitt. Either way, think of it, there's a purple wash media that goes with my purple soap. That's all you need to worry about. So soon we will only have one mitt, right?
And then we have the legacy sponge for the rinseless wash, but then we have a crossover tool that will work great with both, and that is the Perfectly Safe brush. And the Perfectly Safe brush has a lot of advantages. For shorter people, getting that roof of the SUV, great tool. For us taller people, getting those rocker panels without bending over, great tool. And it actually speeds up the wash process. But you have to be going back to your bucket more often. With this, you can do one side, new panel, new side, then go back to your bucket. With this, one panel, one dunk, one panel, one dunk. But it's very quick and easy to dunk. So it works out at the end.
And not to confuse you, but actually, the Incredible Wash Mitt works awesome with Rinseless Wash.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
And the Legacy Sponge absolutely works with Incredible Suds. So, one specifically, but you can mix and match if you so do choose. Or if you so please. Rocky, thank you for the question. 411 people watching us live. Thank you again, everybody. Can I put towels in a dryer? Asked Andy Andrej.
Yes, you can. But, keep the heat down. 140 degrees Fahrenheit is the highest temperature a quality towel can sustain. If you have a cheaper towel, like a 80-20 or a 87-13 that I saw recently, you might be able to crank the heat up a little more on those. But the polyamide that is in a high quality towel, like our towels, doesn't like heat. 140 degrees is the maximum, because after that, the fibers go, they shrivel up. And when they shrivel up, they get hard and crunchy. And it's not a good idea.
What you said,
Right. So our towels are a 70-30 blend. 70% is polyester and 30% is polyamide. The polyester is what gives it structure. It's what gives it strength and durability. The polyamide is what gives it the absorbency. So, and 70-30 is long known in the industry as sort of the ultimate mix. That's it. There we go.
I was just
The
letting
ultimate
you
blend.
finish that.
That's the word I'm looking for.
It's about 4:25 in the afternoon here, Central Time, and it's that afternoon. Ooh, we had the adrenaline for that first hour, and I can feel myself kind of. All right, Andy, thank you, sir. Next question, please. Ray G, do you use this brush on just the roof or the whole truck? Scratches?
The whole vehicle, and no, it doesn't scratch. We call it the perfectly safe brush because of that. There is a lot of R&D involved in developing a brush. People think all brushes are made the same. They are definitely not made the same.
Would you like a Coca-Cola Zero?
Sure, what the heck?
I came here, I hadn't had soda in years, and now I'm drinking these every day.
Yeah,
It gets
and,
wild in the studio.
these have
Oh, friend.
or dude.
Okay, there we go.
There we go. And
People of the DIY
this is not sponsored. Don't worry.
No.
We bought this Coca-Cola at Costco. But we didn't buy towels at Costco. We bought Coca.
No, buy your soda at Costco, not your towel.
Yeah,
Public service announcement, details everywhere.
right.
Um,
They have removed the tags, little improvement. But yes, why is it safe? It is safe because of the flagging. You see, this bristle started life being all the same color and all the same thickness. Then it got dipped in acid 3/4 of an inch to flag the end, to spread it out. So if you think of a bristle like this, when we flag it, it goes like this. So now we have all these tiny microscopic figures. Let's see if we can get up close here.
ooh, that's an ultra close.
Yeah, so let's hide our faces. It'll focus in, maybe. Anyways, it's not focusing in, but you get the idea. So this
It probably focuses in better if it's on the other side of the camera. I don't know if the
Yeah.
reverse camera does it as well. Who knows?
But anyways, the flagging is very soft and extremely safe. The bristles are stiff enough that if you're putting pressure on the brush, it's always the flagging that contacts, always. So you're not going to get these hard bristles. They're not hard, but I mean the unflagged bristle touching the paint. Extremely safe. The plastic is softer than your paint. So over time, this is going to start looking a little beat up. That's fine. We're not worrying about that. We're worried about the bristles. But we want something softer than the rest of the vehicle that if you do accidentally hit the bottom of the mirror as you're doing the door, it's not going to be a concern.
Who would do that? Who would do that, Ivan?
And yes, Sylvie just brought up a great point. With any washing that you're doing,
Mm-hmm.
foam, rinse foam, or chemical, rinse chemical, you're taking the grit off the surface with that first foaming or rinseless application, rinsing away the grit. Now you're just dealing with traffic film. The brush this week has done what? 20 cars?
Yeah, I was gonna say about 20.
Yeah, it's not dirty yet. It hasn't accumulated any dirt anywhere. It's fine. That's because the safety of the foam rinse foam, and that's just logic. Once you've tried the foam rinse foam, it's like, oh, why didn't I do this before?
It's just because it wasn't clarified for me before. I started doing it when it became so dummy simple, so ingrained. Foam, rinse, foam, contact wash, decon with iron remover, rinse, water spot remover, agitate in, rinse, boom.
Right.
That's a perfectly safe process. I'm so fired up now. I got this Coke Zero in my veins. Let's go. Next question. Christian, do you have to reapply interior ceramic?
After a couple years. Now, on the driver's seat, if you're driving 20, 30,000 miles a year, you might want to do the driver's seat once a year, the steering wheel. But the rest of the vehicle, especially if you're, rarely have other passengers with you, it can go years before you need to reapply.
I love interior ceramic for its versatility and for the price point. You get a lot of product.
Right.
A very high quality product. You
Right.
get the whole 16-ounce bottle.
Yeah, and you can use it around the house too. Your sofa, your your shoes, things like that, all can benefit from interior ceramic.
That's a good point. Think about
And
it.
for shoes, Nick just ordered some very, very special shoes for SEMA. So if you're coming to SEMA, check us out at the House of Rags booth. I bought some special shoes as well.
I bet
Mine are a little flashier than his.
Detailers are funny, and
Yeah.
I'm one of them. And we get all excited about SEMA, and apparently we buy shoes for SEMA now. So
Well,
Ivan has some like fancy shoes.
I've
and
always bought.
okay.
I've always bought shoes for SEMA, and the
Okay.
reason for buying shoes for SEMA, you wear them a little bit before. Don't just first time you're wearing them at SEMA. But I change shoes 2 or 3 times throughout the day. The reason I change shoes 2 or 3 times throughout the day, every time you put on a new pair of shoes, your legs and your back are going, "Oh, it's a new day."
That's true.
So
So actually, I did that last year. And
Yeah.
It worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're standing around all day, or if you're a detailer, put on a new pair of shoes at noon. You'll see how it changes your life.
Okay, Ivan. Thank you for. Next question, please. It's Christian. We answered that and more. Paul says from Celtic Interior Shine, is your battery charger a float style charger?
Yes. So
What does that mean?
it maintains the battery. So it's always looking at the battery going, "Oh, there's still a battery here. Yeah, it's still charged. Good. We don't need to do anything else." But if it senses that the battery is getting a little low, which it shouldn't, but nonetheless, it's always monitoring the battery that's on the charger.
Okay. Now you know, folks. Now you know. Answering your questions live here on DIY Detail YouTube channel. Jensen Tong says, how can you tell if the Alcantara fibers are swept against or with the grain?
Let's demonstrate using our cotton candy wash mitt.
Hmm.
So with the grain, they'll all be laying down. Against the grain, well, actually, you can't see it on this. But anyways, I thought you would. But against the grain, they'll be standing up. So you want to stand the fibers up. Just by looking at it, rub a towel one way, and rub a towel the other way, you'll see the look changes. Like doing carpet lines, same idea. The carpet lines are basically, I laid down, I lifted up. I laid down, I lifted up.
Do you wanna like restore it back to lifted when you're done?
You want to lift to be able to apply the interior ceramic.
Gotcha. What about cleaning strategies?
Cleaning, Alcantara is just microfiber. It's nothing special. Rinseless wash on a towel will do a great job.
But it has a fancy name.
It has a fancy name. It's a fancy name of saying microfiber.
Okay, there you
Yeah.
go. Jensen, hopefully
But
that helped
it's
answer.
actually a very low poly, mid microfiber, high polyester for durability.
All right, next question in the queue. Mike says chemical V2 updates besides coatings?
We have the coatings and we have more. We don't like to talk about V2s until they're actually released because the R&D process continues and we may get to that last R&D step and go, we still want to tweak it a little more. So
X6M Go says, what did I miss? What did you miss? What did you You missed the sale of the century, which is over. But no, it was a buy.
Yeah. So we have the new incredible wash mitt. We have our 5 and 8 year coatings that are now PFAS free, very important, and instant bond technology. And a lot of people are really excited about this one. You can wash it after 3 days.
Worth noting that
Still stackable.
It's still stackable with our 3 year, which isn't the new version. You can still stack it, so don't overthink that. These old coatings that are still on our website, the ones that are
our existing coatings,
that were phenomenal yesterday and still are today, those are all 25% off. So we have new inventory here with the new coatings.
Yeah.
But if you want to get yourself a deal and still get a phenomenal product, like until they're gone, they're 25% off.
Right. And we have new towels. We have the level 1. Comes in a 5-pack. Nice. Thin. Thin is important for leveling coatings. Very nice, thin pearl weave. We have a few towels that are also back in stock that we haven't seen for a while, but good friends that are back. One of them is Nick's favorite glass towel.
Ooh, in the nice packaging that you're going to be seeing, fueled, powered, sponsored, but no. These are the House of Rags is fueling our new run of towels.
Right.
So we're leveraging their buying power, their expertise, and
we
these
have
favorite glass towels.
our 2-pack of, you named it. Nick calls it the Drip Catcher 4000. There's just a 2-pack of the Drip Catchers.
You can paint these apparently.
Yeah. So they're great. Now we have the rest of our towels coming soon. We'll talk about those later. But yeah, we have new towels, and now some of our towels on our site, like the single pack of the Drip Catchers, the single pack of Nick's favorite glass towel, they're on sale until we run out of stock. So like the coatings, the 5 and 8 year coating, until we're out of stock, they're on sale. So are the towels. So maybe a good opportunity for you.
Yeah, go check out DIYdetail.com.
Yeah.
Peruse. See what you want. See if it's on sale. It might be. It might be.
It might. Let me. Our IT person is not far away, and he can hear me. Could we do an actual section on our website for clearance or on sale items? We
Okay.
get it. We got a nod. We got a nod. Oh, this is good.
So look soon for a tab or a
Yeah.
section that says clearance or on sale.
Right.
That might help you, and we're always wanting to do that. So
Yeah.
we will work on
I'll
that.
help you find these things.
It could even happen in real time, but I don't want to overpromise.
No, we no.
Let's underpromise and overdeliver, shall we?
Our IT guy is very fast. He's very good, but we don't want to overpromise here.
It's also Friday afternoon. It's almost 5 p.m.
Yeah,
So we
exactly,
may need to temper our expectations. All right. Next question, please, Mr.
And the
Smith.
Cordfree polishes are back. Thank you, Sam.
Cordfree
for
polish.
putting that up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also now available in a 2-pack. So you get 2 batteries, 1 charger with 2 polishers, meaning you get the rotary and the DA together.
So
You're a 1-person band.
oh, I know what that's like.
Yeah. You don't need 4 batteries. You don't need 2 chargers.
That's true.
Save a bit of money.
Okay, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Making it easy.
Lamb chops.
Would you guys consider making a single video covering how to use each microfiber rag and maybe the differences in microfiber weaves?
Actually, we had a really good podcast with our friend Jamie the cleaner from the House of Rags a little while ago, maybe about a month and a half, something like that. Or actually 3 months ago. We were together for that one, I think.
It's been a while.
It's been a
It's
while.
on our YouTube
But yeah,
channel.
it's on the YouTube
Yep.
channel. Look for it. It's Jamie holding up a towel in the thumbnail. Just a very good podcast. And
Yeah,
yes,
you were with Jamie. I was remote.
Oh, okay,
in
yeah.
my
Yeah,
apartment
okay.
closet where I podcast.
yeah. So that was a while ago.
But I think it's probably worth it. So that's a great. This is why
Great
we
suggestion,
love
yeah.
your comments is because we actually get video ideas from them as
Yeah.
well. So we learn, you learn. It's all good.
Yep.
Maybe we lay these all out and we kind of do back to basics. Here's what these are. Why would you use them? Wash with Renaissance detergent from the House of Rags on
Yeah.
cold, air dry, or tumble dry low.
What,
all
that
the
will be a podcast coming soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
Jimmy, when is the next time I can sign up for the DIY tuber contest? So the DIY tuber contest actually ended yesterday. Now, the DIY tubers, we gave them the choice. We said we put it to a public vote or our panel of experts. We'll call them experts. Some of you on this chat are actually on that panel. So we sent it out. They said, no, we don't want the public because contests like this, you get people saying, oh, go vote for me, go vote for me, go vote for me.
Oh yeah, there's
Yeah.
a lot of that. Yep.
There is some of that. So what we've done at their request is submit it to our panel. The last DIY tuber videos aired yesterday. The vote should be coming in this weekend, and next week we'll be announcing who the first DIY tuber contest winner is. And we will be coming back with DIY tuber, but we're going to reset and reorganize. We're taking the feedback from the existing DIY tubers to make it a little better for them. For some of them, it was a bit of a stretch to put out 1 video a week. So we will be updating the format a little bit. But yes, DIY tuber will be back.
You'd be surprised if you haven't done a lot of content creation. Just an extra video a week, even with the Nick at Night podcast.
Yeah.
When you put your heart and soul into it,
Yeah.
it's a lot of work. So we appreciate you out there making content, trying to educate in the detailing space. Thank you, Jimmy Jailbreak, and good luck next time we open up the contest. Steve Curtis says, bought your Tampico wheel brush up in here in Toronto. Haven't tried it yet. Why is it a good wheel brush?
It is a good wheel brush because it's tried and tested. Trust me, it's been around for like as long as I have. But that being said, the Tampico fibers are spectacular. Nylon for a wheel and body brush is great. For inside the barrels, when you pull that nylon brush out, you end up wearing most of what was in the barrel. Sorry, it just happens. I've tried. Microfiber inside a barrel. Microfiber is great at picking up and holding onto dirt. The Tampico fibers,
It holds on to it.
it holds onto
It
it.
doesn't release it.
Yeah, it doesn't
very
release
well.
it well.
Yeah.
Whereas the Tampico fibers release the dirt immediately. You put it in your bucket, you lift it back out, it's clean. It could be black going into the bucket, you lift it back out, it's clean, just like the Legacy sponge. We like that self-cleaning technology in products. And the fiber is a little shorter, meaning you can get into those tighter spokes. Not everyone likes a 5 wheel like I do. So there are people out there with multiple spoke wheels. It gets in there quite easily. It's a very long lasting brush. It's very stiff. It doesn't bend. There's a lot of advantage. And once you try it, you'll understand. And right now, it's not wet. You're looking at those fibers and going, I'm not putting that on my wheel. No. Once you get them wet, you'll go, oh, hey, they're actually soft.
I want to do a little housekeeping here. Because Bill Dalton just wrote something in.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to put it up here. It says, Nick at Night, the Green Bottle Live. Nick at Night podcast runs every Sunday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time over on the House of Rags YouTube channel. I'm not going to be talking about the Green Bottle, but I am doing a recap. What is it like behind the scenes? What are the conversations like? What is the man cave that you see all the time in videos that we never let you in? We're actually going to let you in for the first time on my podcast. So we hope to see you Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Nick at Night Live. A little behind the scenes of how the sausage gets made.
Yeah.
I'm proud of this one. I hope you join us for that.
And I'll actually be doing a garage audit of our garage too. So garage audits.
Oh, you're doing that?
On Saturdays at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I brought up to Ivan, I'm like, you should do a garage audit of our own garage.
Yeah.
This is kind of a fun way to get some content while we're here. Anyway, Sam, I jumped in the comments again. I apologize. We're ready for the next question, but we do have those new towels in stock as well. So
Uncle Tony.
Uncle Tony says, any issues with using iron remover and synthetic decon clay towel on PPF? Quick beads or ceramic gloss okay as well?
Yes, and yes.
All right.
And
So, no, any issues? Any issues is no.
no issues at all.
Yes.
But you can use iron remover, you can use quick beads, and our good friend ceramic gloss. And this is the new quad fold towel introduced last week, still available. Yes, we haven't sold out. Our plan is never to sell out, just so you know. That is not our goal, to sell out of things. So we have them here. They're still available. Still a great, easy to fold towel, ready to decontaminate any surface.
When we started selling out of products, I thought it was so exciting, and Ivan was like, no, it's bad customer service. I'm like, no, it's cool, we sold out. And he's like, no, it's bad customer service.
Yeah.
So that I love that. I've learned a lot from you on that front in terms of being a business, and thank you for that. Dennis Photo says, can you use safe brush with waterless wash?
Waterless wash? No. Rinseless wash? Yes.
Yeah.
Waterless wash? No.
Okay. 370 people. Wow. Thank you. I can't believe hundreds of people are watching this Q&A. All right. We're going to get to your questions. Rick Smith says, Rich, what is the proper thickness gloves that you need to use?
I like to use personally, a 5 or 7, between 5 and 7 mil.
5 and 7 mil thickness glove.
The gloves that we use, I don't know what thickness they are. They're a really good glove. Unfortunately, they're only available in a case of 1,000. For us, we go through a lot of gloves, but at home, maybe not the best thing.
All right.
Or you'll have a lifetime supply.
Having an amazing Friday, joining us for this live stream. What's the next question? Henry says, can you put ceramic gloss as a drying aid for waxed paint?
Yes, you can. It's going to make your wax last longer.
They're compatible. They're friendly.
They're friendly. They're happy. They talk to each other on a regular basis.
They get along well.
Yeah.
Roland Camacho says, how much incredible suds do you put in an IK spray foamer with all clean for tire cleaning?
Great question. So 1 gallon of water, 8 ounces of all clean, and then a cap full of incredible suds.
You don't need to use this for your paint most of the time, just for wheels, maybe pre-treat a front bumper.
Yeah.
I used to overuse all-purpose cleaner on every wash. Let me foam all-purpose cleaner, because I need on ceramic coated cars. It's like, no, just use it strategically. And that gallon of all clean, Ivan, that dilutable gallon is lasts a long time.
Yeah.
So hopefully that helps you, Roland. Next question. I think we'll go for the next 17 minutes.
Yeah, we can do that.
About 2 hours, so we'll keep answering your questions rapid fire. Jay Riggy says, does anyone else experience white crusted spot streaks from the show-winning wax, no matter the application method?
You're using too much.
Like, that's not just an Ivanism.
No.
I am with you, Jay Riggy. I am the king of using too much. The favorite method that I have, because we've been doing more videos this time around, and Ivan's been coaching me on the wax. Very little product on the dual action sander with the jeweling pad. That has been the sweet spot. It's super easy to wipe off. Like, I never thought that wax was easy. It's like the cheat code.
Right. And this applicator does a great job. But when you think you've stretched it far enough, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. The thick wax is never a good thing. The thinner you lay it down, the easier it will be.
The good thing is the stakes are low, right? Wax is not a super permanent product. It's going to go off after a couple months, depending on where you are.
Oh, that crust stays around for a long time.
It does.
Yeah.
Well, I just feel like wax, we tell people that this is not a ceramic coating, right? So like, you could mess up the wax and it's not going to be a permanent mess.
No.
Right? So you can learn, you can practice, you can try things.
Yeah.
But I prefer the dual action sander method.
Yeah, circular motions, always. No pressure.
All right, Jay Riggy. Thanks, man. Samuel Fagura says carpet shampoo.
No, that's not what's in the green bottle. But we're working on it.
Yes, we are. Maybe before 2030, we'll have.
Oh, well before that, yeah.
All right, great. L. Rob says, what separates your professional coatings from other professional coatings?
Great question. Well, first thing that separates us is John. John is a spectacular rep, customer service agent, manager, whatever you want to. I don't know what his title is. He's just the guy. That being said, what separates it is the technology behind it. And the C6 coatings have a multitude of products in them. The most important is the refined detonated nanodiamonds. They make it so that the only way to get rid of that coating off the surface is agitation or abrasion. No chemical is going to touch it. They're easy to apply. There's some professional coatings out there that require training. They're so difficult to apply. Ours, if you've applied a wax, our coating is easier to apply.
I fully agree.
Yeah.
So
we're here to make you profitable. That's the whole goal of C6.
next question in the queue as we continue this live stream. Yoya47, sorry if I messed that up. Any plans for a wheel coating?
No, we have 3 spectacular wheel coatings already. Our 3-year, our 5-year, and our 8-year. Did you know that on your wheels, it's clear coat just like on the rest of your car? And if you wash your wheels properly, you're not going to degrade your coating. And the other thing is, some people will tell you, but wheels get hot. Yes, they do. Your coating can withstand 1200 degrees Fahrenheit with ease. If your wheels are over 365 degrees, you no longer have tires. Your tires start melting at that temperature. So there's no such thing as a wheel coating. It is a branding thing. It's a label thing. Now, you've had a coating on your wheels for 6 months, a year. They're not beading anymore. Clean them well, safely. And we have a number of videos on wheel cleaning. Very easy to do. Then use water spot remover. Because what happens? Your wheel is warm. We've said, yes, the wheels get warm. They're going down the road. It's raining. There's minerals on the road. There's minerals in that, not in the rainwater, but it's taking stuff off the asphalt or gravel road, even worse. Taking those minerals and they're drying on the wheel. So that water that's creating the mist around the wheel is just flying all over the wheel. That mist is drying on your wheel, drying minerals on your wheel. Remove the minerals, your beading of your coating will be back.
It's great advice. Yeah, water spot remover, safe on wheels,
Yes.
plastics, and
Any exterior surface.
yeah. All right, next question in the queue, Jorge Penaranda. What's up, Jorge? Question: when do we get the first video with the new coatings? And please show us a follow-up 1 hour later to show the new hydrophobics.
Well, actually, we gave you a video with the new coatings. There was a short that we released yesterday.
Unfortunately, the short also talked about a sale that if you snoozed, you lose, because we had 15% off all chemicals and we had 30% off our coatings that ended at 4 p.m. Eastern today. However, Ivan, if they want to get our existing coating bottles, the sale continues.
25% off, not 30. Continues. We still have to make a bit of profit. That being said, that short, I'm going to ask Nick to re-edit it just for that portion of it. Take out the sale portion, drop that, do the rest, because it was a fun little video. We went through the whole process from polishing, app, the whole thing, applying the coating, waiting an hour, throwing water at it, and seeing what it did on a junkyard hood.
And it did what coatings,
Yeah,
water beading,
it beads.
water evacuation very quickly.
Right. We'll say compared to our existing coatings, it might be a 5% improvement on beading.
Okay.
Not a huge revolutionary change there.
I want to get to more questions, Ivan. We got 11 minutes left of the live stream. Bojang says, can I use your metal ceramic coating on an iron table saw table?
Yes, that's what I have on mine.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. Next question here. Jay Murph says, have you ever made a video using your products on interior, exterior of a boat? That's a
No. Now, this trip to Omaha, I reached out to 150 people on Marketplace that had their vehicles for sale. And I said,
You said, let me charge you, right? You were asking for a business where I'm going to charge you money for this, right?
no. I reached out. We're going to help you sell your vehicle by detailing it.
For free.
Yeah, for free, no charge whatsoever. Only 10 people got back to me. Now, for 3 years, we've been doing this with boat owners, saying, if you can bring your boat to us, because it's already on a trailer with a for sale sign, you just have to bring it to our shop. We'll take care of it. We'll detail it for you. The answer has systematically been, well, they ignored us for 99% of the time, or no, I'm not interested. And we give them a link to the channel. It's like, we're legitimate here. You can see we make videos. We make things look better. But no. So, but we're still working on it.
Yeah, we would like to show how easy it is.
But the technology,
I teach me how to. I've done many boats, but every time I do a boat, I'm like, I'm never doing one of these again.
But
I get a
the
big
steps
ticket.
are the same.
Yeah, I get a big ticket price tag, and it's like, oh, that's nice. And then you're doing it, you're like, this is a lot of work. So I want to hear Ivan's approach on it. So we want a boat, we haven't done one yet. So thank you, Jay Murph, for reminding us.
Hey, Eddie is here.
Chop says, I tried a quick bead ceramic gloss stack on a customer's car fresh from a dealership. I had issues with streaking while drying. Could it have reacted with the dealership sealer, or did I use too much product?
Combination of both, maybe. What the dealership put on, you definitely could have had a reaction there. That's 100%. But the quick beads, if you put too much on, that too. But if you're used to using quick beads and you normally don't have that, definitely what the dealership put on, let's just say it's not necessarily of the highest quality.
What have we learned doing a lot of dealer cars, Ivan? Because I've learned a couple of things. I can share my thoughts.
Go for it.
One, these vehicles often get polished. And it feels like they get polished with like dual action and microfiber, and they leave a lot of haze. So you can kind of see it on the surface. When these vehicles get polished, there's less clear coat to work with. Number two, a lot of tire shine on tires. That isn't always of my favorite quality.
And it ends up not only on the tires, but on the rocker panels, down the doors, back bumper.
Yeah. And number three, I'm noticing probably has nothing to do with dealership, because we like the dealership that we work with. But I noticed that a lot of panels are repainted.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's to get them to sell or if that's just on cars in general. But
no, it's just on cars in general.
So much about repaints with you, looking and inspecting paint. And basically the message we have for you is just be careful when you're dealing with a polisher on paint. That's why we teach a such safe system. We're not trying to rip clear coat off the paint. No. There's sometimes not a lot of clear coat to work with.
No, there isn't. We had a car yesterday that on average, the thickness of the paint was 85 microns.
Not good.
That's not good.
Okay, we've got 8 minutes left here on the live. Jeff B says, for Cybertruck stainless steel. Okay, just give up, Jeff. Don't. So you said Cybertruck. I'm like, no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
DIY detail metal ceramic coating or Pan's 8-year ceramic coating?
They both work well. Personally, suggest that if it's your truck, get PPF. If it's a customer's truck, suggest to get PPF, then put a coating on it.
Okay, that's why I said just give up. I'm like, just get PPF on that. Stainless steel is so finicky. I want to sell you a metal coating. I'd rather you be
happy
PPF than happy, because you still have to maintain it.
Yeah.
And anyway, it's the stainless steel on that. Very finicky.
The stainless steel in your kitchen sink is a much higher quality.
Oh my goodness. All right, Jeff B. Hopefully that helped you. I didn't have to tell you what to do with your life or your car. Your truck. Martin Rodriguez says, detailed question. Why don't premium brands like CarPro, Gion, KCX, or G-Technique have spokespeople like you two, Nick and Ivan, or aggressive social media like DIY Detail?
We don't like to see ourselves as media, but part of the idea of DIY Detail, part of the foundation is to provide education. Yes, we're quote-unquote spokespeople, but I like to see us as teachers. We're here to teach you, to show you the detailing can be easy. It can be fun. It can be simple. And profitable as well. That's our goal. The fact that we sell a brand, great. And if you look through a lot of our YouTube comments, because I'm the one that answers all of them, one of the best comments I get from people is, okay, what brand of product should I use? They don't even realize we have a brand. They just think, oh, these are two dudes who call themselves DIY Detail, and they're showing do-it-yourselfers how to detail a car. That to me is proof that we're not pushy with our products, and we never try to be pushy. Sometimes he can be, no, just joking, on a live, oh, look at this. Yeah. But that being said, our goal is education, and there's a cost to that. There's a cost to getting us here. There's a cost to producing these videos, etc.
Yep.
And a lot of companies just don't want to do that, and they rely on other influencers to do their job, which is not a good thing as far as I'm concerned.
DIY. It's the good product.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like anyway, I feel like I was made for this moment, and so were you.
Yeah.
My lifetime has been in broadcasting and trying to make videos interesting and trying to communicate with a lot of information in the air. How do
Yeah.
I find the most interesting thing and start there and then work something that makes sense to people. And,
Yeah.
And you are an educator as well, so I feel like we're kind of a great team together. I'm feeling grateful for this whole
Yeah.
enterprise. Ray G says, are you also going to have a final level or just the Freebird 400?
Well, the Freebird 400 is our insurance towel. So we
Yeah.
have the level 1,
Yep.
and then we follow that up with the Freebird 400. Just that easy.
Easy.
Now,
Level
if you want,
towel, insurance towel.
yeah. Now, for your insurance towel, you can use another level 1. You don't really need this, but I just like this because of the longer nap. You can get around little emblems and names and things like that a little easier. And especially with Nick, and a lot of people like Nick.
No, I'm just serious.
Two
I'll
colors.
admit it.
Yeah, because in the beginning we had, 2 of the same towel, and he would literally get confused because we're talking to the camera, we're doing all sorts of things, and then I'd be like, Nick, that's your first towel, not the.
Just make it
Yeah.
simple for me. Seriously, like the easier it is, the better.
People.
I don't mind simple. I don't mind easy.
No, there's
I
nothing
got
wrong
one
with that.
towel that's one color. I got another towel that's only a different color, but a
Yeah.
different, towel, and it's like that works for me.
Right.
So if that makes sense to you, like I feel like that's not even a weakness. That's just
No, it's just
that's just human
it's
nature.
Human nature.
Yeah.
Now, Nick, we've only got 4 minutes left.
Okay.
If we didn't get to your questions, I'm sorry. Please, down below, you can write your questions there. I will go and answer all of them. Don't worry, I always do. Just going over what we talked about here. We have 3 new products, actually 4, 5,
7?
Yeah, new products released today. First one, the incredible wash mitt, available now. We have
Cord-free polishers finally back in stock.
back in stock, and now we have a combo kit where you get one all dressed, meaning it's got the 2 batteries and the charger, and the other one tool only. Those of you that already have one of our tools and you want the second one to complement your kit, we now also have a tool only option. We have a new leveling towel.
Ooh.
The level 1 comes in a 5-pack, beautiful packaging. Thanks to our friends at the House of Rags. They've helped us with our towel choices and R&D. That we have Nick's favorite glass towel version 2 now in stock. A little better than before. Still a great towel. And it's now, the name might be changing one day.
Nick's favorite wax towel.
Yeah, he tried it with wax and it's like, whoa, what happened?
Because it just has those little the strands that kind of grab and bite. And if you've ever struggled with wax removal, you know what I'm saying? This is a great towel for that. Ivan threw it at me the other day and said, Nick's favorite wax towel? And I'm like, okay, I'll try it.
Yeah.
This is only for glass. It's my pristine, it's my baby. And then I tried, I was like, oh yeah, this is good. This is good for wax.
Then the drip catchers with the little magnets in them are back. Seems like a gimmick. Once you get them, you'll go, oh, I actually should have got these before. So they're back. We introduced this last week, but we're going to talk to you about it again. The quad fold decontamination towel. We had a live with Eddie and Jamie yesterday on the House of Rags talking about this as well.
And the towel that basically folds itself to encourage you to use,
proper technique.
Proper technique, right? You want lots of towel under you. You don't want to be driving this with your finger pressure into the paint with only 1/6. So again, this just urges you, use it the way it's designed.
Right. And as far as I'm concerned, the biggest announcement today is this. Our 5 and 8 year coatings version 2. Yes, version 2, you heard me right. What have we changed? We've changed a number of things. First of all, for the safety conscious person like myself, they're PFAS free, so no more forever chemicals. Forever chemicals are gone. See you. Bye. Goodbye. The other thing that has changed, instant bond technology. So you have your applicator in one hand, you have your leveling towel in the other. You can literally apply with one hand and level with the other as you're going. Should you do that? No. But if you need to, temperature, humidity, everything is conspiring against you. that the coating is curing too quickly. And by the way, the new solvent cures slower. So we slowed that down a little bit, but we have the instant bond technology. So as soon as that applicator touches the paint, the coating is bonded to the paint. You don't have to worry about it. The other change that we have, and this is something the detailers have been asking. Now, same as our previous coatings, 1 hour before it gets wet. If it's not raining out and there's no chance of rain, you can actually drive away as soon as you're done leveling. But if it's going to rain, wait at least an hour. Snow, same deal. And then after 3 days, not 7 days, not 1 week, 3 days, you can wash it with Rinseless wash or Incredible Suds. Don't go throwing APC at it, iron removers, or toppers. But Incredible Suds, Rinseless wash are safe after 3 days.
Ivan, thank you for explaining that so well.
But thanks
To all of you, thank you for like spending your time, which you never get back, with us.
Well, we still have a few seconds.
Okay.
Tomorrow morning, very special. Normally we do 4 videos a week. This week we're doing 5. That 5th video, tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, live. We'll be there. It's not a live video, but we'll be there to chat. Our friend Pan, the organizer, challenged me to be able to wash a car with only $50 worth of products. He took me to Canadian Tire. Those of you from Canada, you know exactly the store I'm talking about. Think of it as a Walmart combined with an O'Reilly's or a Pep Boys. Somewhere in that vein. He took me to that store, gave me, actually, I'm the one that paid for it. What a cheapskate. I'm the one that paid for it. But anyways, he challenged me to wash a car for under $50, wash, seal, and tire dressing. See that tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on DIY Detail.
Thanks to all of you. It's been 2 hours, and this is a lot of fun. Hopefully, y'all enjoy when we get together and do these live streams, and spice it up a little bit. Variety is the spice of life. Leave your comments down below. DIYdetail.com is where you can get all these products.
Yep.
Have an amazing weekend, and never stopping. So again,
Thank you.
We'll see you again tomorrow on the Pan video.
Yep.
Okay, everyone.
Enjoy.
Bye. I will end the stream now.